Okay, is this gonna work? This is not working. Oh, hang on. Yes, it is. Maybe? Transform fit to screen? There you go, that should work. No jokes, Pucket. This is serious shit. Anyway, can you guys hear me? Can you hear the game? Is the audio all good? Good balance? Okay. Let's go ahead and start playing then. I don't know how long this game is. So if this might be a one-stream thing. This might be something I need to come back to later. Don't know. So I know very little about this game. I like Sasquatch research. You've heard this game compared to Professor Layton? Me too, yeah. Astronomer's Note New Moon. I'm liking the humor already. Ominous atmosphere? I guess a little. Let me quickly pull up how long to beat. Okay, how long to beat is saying... the main story is 3.5 hours. Same with main and sides. Completionist is 4 hours, and the average of all stars is 3.5. So I'm gonna expect this to be 3.5 to 4 hours, which is perfect. That should fill out the rest of the stream time that I want. Okay. Interesting. Nelson Tether's crossword puzzle has been ripped to bits, but is there something written on it? Reconstructed to find out. Okay. Sure. Oh, I can actually slot these into place. Interesting. Kind of? Maybe? Okay. Okay, that's a piece. There we go. Don't know what that is yet. It's in there. Okay, that doesn't go in yet. Scoggins. Taxpayer dollars spent. $75,000. I'm not liking that there's a ranking system, but I'm gonna just try to ignore it. Ow! Okay.
Puzzle research. This is Agent Tethers.
This game was released on one console. Care to guess which? I want to say like 360.
An assignment. In the field? No, sir. It's been, yes, quite some time. Uh-huh. Erasers? The foundation of democracy? Oh, absolutely, sir. I agree, sir. Oh, yes, the White House needs its erasers, sir. I'll be on the next plane to... Wait, where?
No, this game predates the Wii U, I think. It's from like 2010. So probably the PS3, I guess. Like the PSN store, something like that. I don't think this is on the DS. It was the DS? Oh, PS3. PS3, okay. Yeah, the hand-drawn sort of style is very nice.
Just arrived in Scoggins, Minnesota.
Talking about that DS
Population,
triple.
754.
DS triple, I ain't talking about that Wii U.
Temperature? It's cold, and not much to look at. According to the agency, there's some kind of thing going on at the local eraser factory. The whole plant is shut down. There's a weird man staring at me. Hopefully, this won't be a big waste of time.
The sequel is PC, Mac, and iOS only. I see.
Agent
I do
Telltale.
have the sequel as well. If I like this, then I will probably play that one as well at some point.
I have no idea where my hotel is. I might have to ask for directions.
Is the stream info correctly updated, by the way?
Excuse me, I'm Nelson Tethers with the FBI's Department of Puzzle Research.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah,
Okay, and you are?
Bjorn.
Bjorn?
Yeah,
Nice to meet you, Mr. Bjorn.
Have I played more
Boy,
recent
those
Telltale games? I don't
snowmobiles
think I've
sure
played
are a
any
bumpy
Telltale
ride,
games
eh?
except for SBCG4AP. I think I played like a demo of one of the Bone games they made and one of the Salmon Max games they made. Feels weird calling it a sequel, it really just feels like the second half of the game. Okay, well I'll definitely have to check it out then. I do have it already. They never make one of a series you're invested in.
Can you give me directions to the nearest hotel? I'm
I'm
having a
interested
little
in The
trouble
Wolf Among
finding
Us,
my
even
way
though
around.
I'm not interested
never
in
get
Fables.
there. Roads are too slick.
Sir, I am an agent of the
Oh, I do have
FBI's
Pokenai, I forgot
Puzzle
they made that.
Research Division. It can't be harder than the puzzles I see every day.
Not so.
It's really just a
Yeah, I'm
matter
not
of
into Batman or
projection.
Walking Dead.
Okay, on the way to
My
the
cross-story
hotel,
mode looked pretty
we're
bad,
going
so...
to pass 2 traffic lights.
Nelson's snowmobile is sliding along the roads. Arrange the logs to help Nelson bump his way to the hotel. Make sure there was also a Grommet one. Shit, there was. I forgot about that. Anyway. Make sure to pass the traffic lights Bjorn mentioned along the way. Okay. Drag logs from the menu onto the game grid. A log can be dragged to any free space. Nelson's snowmobile will start off heading south. When it hits a log, it will bank right or left depending on the log's orientation. Nelson must hit every stoplight on his way to the hotel. Press submit when you think the logs are arranged correctly. So we need to pass 2 traffic lights. Does this mean going through the... Oh, it's doing that to you as well, Play? Yeah, Giselle was saying the other day that it kept switching her to random people's streams. Who's messaging me? Hang on. Sorry, one moment. I'm streaming right now. Anyway, is this not gonna work? Must hit every stoplight on his way to the hotel. The hotel's the bottom left, yeah? I feel like this is it. What do you mean, what? Okay. So it's just... okay. I feel like this will work. Am I crazy? I guess we'll try and see what happens. Oh, that was, huh, I thought I was gonna have to use all 4 of them, that's weird. Alright. This is very Professor Layton, yeah. The fuck?
I must have gotten lost. I thought your directions were taking me to the hotel.
They did.
I'm standing in front of the hotel, aren't I?
Yeah,
Thanks a lot.
welcome.
Good. Okay.
I'm here to investigate an incident at the Scoggins Eraser Factory. Do you know anything about it?
Like how we don't even know what the incident is.
The hotel's going to close soon. Better check in if you're sticking around.
Seen any suspicious people hanging around the hotel lately?
You?
Yep.
Really? Can you describe them?
Skinny. Asks lots of questions. Wears a stupid hat.
Thanks for the tip.
Yep.
We didn't even say goodbye to him. Inspect the fence. I mean, if you say so.
Discovered a fence. Boards all chewed up, something terrible. Could be the work of strays trying to get to the dumpsters back there. I don't know why I'm reporting this.
I was gonna say. Hibachi ass, motherfucker. You could say ass. That's fine. Go inside the hotel. Yes?
Excuse me, you look perplexed.
Puzzles. So many puzzles.
Puzzles? I might be able to help you with that.
I don't like He has swallowed a rubber band again. His x-ray shows only tapeworms. Or does it? Rotate segments of the pesky parasites. Huh. Okay. I see. Oh yeah, this guy just has tapeworms, don't worry about it. The fact that it zooms in slightly when you do it is actually making this harder. Okay. I think this is it. No, hang on. Something's still not right here. There we go. Okay. Yep, I see a rubber band in there. Okay. Double-headed one on the bottom left. Oh shit, you're right. I feel like that can be a double-headed one. That's fine. It looks correct though. It lines up. I think it just is. I think it just is double-headed. I don't know. I mean, I'll mess around with it a bit more. Like nothing else seems to line up. It is weird. You're right. But it seems like this game's type of weird. I feel like. I like what? Yeah. Reminds me of Ring Around the Rosen. Honestly, this looks correct to me, other than the fact that the double-headed worm is kind of weird. I'm just gonna submit it. I don't want to spend too long. If it's wrong, then it's wrong. It'll tell me. You don't think it will accept the double-headed worm configuration? I fucking told you guys!
Solved. Now maybe you can relax a little.
With the whispers. It's an acrostical enigma. Maybe it's a Baltimore trans deletion.
Fuck. What does this guy remind me of?
Or not.
He sounds like, what the, Mr. like, Homer's boss. What's his name? Mr. Burns. He sounds like Mr. Burns.
Well, these are interesting.
Yeah, Yeah, those are Scoggins gnomes. All the tourists love them. But I think one has gone missing. I swear I had 6 of them. I took a picture when I set it up, but I guess I lost it.
I think I have a
You'll
sense
have
of
to
what's
film
going on in the
negative
story, just based on some screenshots I saw of the second one, sort of out of context, which is unfortunate, but... Ceramic gnome has disappeared from the hotel display, but which one? Identify the gnome in the Martha's photo negative that doesn't appear in the display. Okay. So if it's a photo negative, does that mean that the... Whoops, I didn't mean to click on. Does that mean that the colors should be reversed? Okay, so let's go one by one. So this is... it's a left-facing, left arm, and red. Okay. Left-facing, left arm, up, green hat. I think it's this one, but I'll keep going. So this one's right-facing, right arm, or I guess left. Okay, my right, for the one on my right. Let's call this one down up. Let's make it easier. Facing right, down up, red hat. Okay, he's here. This one is left, red hat. I think it's the one up here. This one is the film flip too. Oh geez, it might be. Hang on. I can't tell. I don't know how you... I don't think that's how photo negatives work, is it? The film is flipped? Okay, we'll start over. So this should be down up, facing right, green hat. Facing right, green hat. Okay, that one's here. This one's up, down, facing left, red hat. Up, down, facing left, red hat. That's that one. Down, up, facing right, red hat. This one's not in there. I think it's this one. I'll keep going. We have up, down, facing right, red hat. Up, down, facing right, red hat. This one is up, down, facing left, green hat. Up, down, facing left, green... Wait. Up, down, facing left, green hat. The one I have highlighted is bottom left. Down, up, facing right, red hat. Down, facing... Oh, yeah, okay. So I think it's this one, then. This one should be up, down, facing left, green hat. Yeah. And then let me double check this one just to be sure. This one should be... I don't remember which one. Down, up, facing left, green hat. Down, up, facing left... Yeah, it's the bottom left. Okay, so it's this one. Thank you. I like how I'm like, this is easy, and then had 2 wrong answers before the right one. Negative gnomes. Good shit.
Well, one of your gnomes has most definitely run off.
Oh my, wouldn't that be something?
Okay. That one fucked you up when you played this as a kid? I see. What's this? What? What did I find? What is that?
Hello.
Well, hello
I found like a
mister.
wet brown
Welcome to
blob.
Valda's Inn. I'm Martha Garrett, but everyone calls me Ma. How can I help you?
I'm Nelson Tethers.
It's ABC
I have a
gum.
reservation.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're here about the eraser factory, eh? We're awfully excited to have a real FBI man in our town. It's just like TV, yeah? Ooh, I'm gonna make some hot dish for you later.
A hot dish?
Oh, you'll love it. I've never met a man who didn't love himself some hot dish.
Okay.
So, what room am I in?
Yeah, okay, I've got your room right here. Oh dear, this is so embarrassing. The night clerk wrote down your room number in code.
Why?
Mind if I have a look? I bet I can figure out what room I'm in.
Security-minded. Yeah, that's sure. Tell us you're Canadian without telling you're Canadian. Actually, we're in Minnesota. I have heard of Hot Dish, yeah. Yeah, it's Minnesota. Which is near Canada, so close enough. It's 9. It just says 9. Like, is it just me, or was that really obvious? What? I'm so confused. What? Why have you heard about this puzzle? Is it notorious for, like, stumping people despite being really easy or something?
There you go, Mrs. Garrett.
Oh, yeah, now I see.
They can't all be winners,
Here,
yeah.
Here's your room key, FBI man.
It stumped Ross Scott. Who the fuck is Ross Scott?
Thanks. Actually, while I have you here, do you mind if I ask you a couple questions? Real quick, I promise.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yes,
How
I'll just
do I
ask
get to
everything.
the factory from here?
The FBI doesn't know where the factory is? Oh dear, our moose is cooked.
Rest assured, ma'am, the FBI just likes to confirm intelligence with civilian knowledge of... We like to double-check things.
Oh, of course. Well,
The guy behind
it's
Freeman's
easy.
Mind.
I have a tourist map of
Okay,
our
yeah,
little
no,
town Scoggins
I
right
think
here.
I've heard of Freeman's Mind. I don't know this guy though.
Our Scoggins Erasers is the plant that supplies the White House with all of its erasers. The
Mhm.
president could be fixing a mistake with a Scoggins eraser right now.
Yes, ma'am. That's why I'm here. That and the fact that every time the Bureau made an inquiry into the situation, all we ever got back were bizarre puzzles.
Oh yeah, well, that'll happen.
Why?
Do you know anything about the problem at the factory?
Yeah, so tragic about the accident, huh?
What
Accident?
accident? What are you
Oh,
talking about?
yeah, the foreman, Isaac Davner, they say he was killed in there.
Is that so?
Well, not to be gossipy, but I heard the accident was caused by raccoons.
Raccoons?
Yeah, little creatures
Yeah, and he
that live
knows
in
what
the
a
woods
raccoon
around
is.
the factory. Maybe you should go talk to Sheriff Bog about it, though.
Bog.
I should be able to catch him out by the factory right now.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you. The guy in the lobby, is he okay?
Oh, that's Bo Murphy. He's always been a bit of an odd one. Yeah, he sits there all day trying to do his puzzles. He mostly keeps to himself, and I bring him some food from time to time. Sometimes I swear he'd starve to death if I didn't bring him something to eat.
Alright.
Thanks. Well, goodbye.
Enjoy your stay.
Oh, that reminds me. Do you have any gum for sale? Or know where I can buy some?
Dear, we've been out of gum for quite some time.
What?
The
Haven't
ringworms
seen a
don't
stick
help.
in
They were
months
tapeworms.
anywhere in town. We tend to get shipments of things like that in the spring.
So, no gum?
Nope.
Gum helps me concentrate.
Oh, is the gum... I already got it. Is the gum the hint coins? What do you mean? Oh. So no head? I think I probably cut my mic out for a second there. I looked at my levels and I couldn't see it. Anyway, gum is hint coins. Gotcha. Yeah, this is just Layton. Like, this is very obviously...
The residents of Scoggins seem nice enough. Aside from one wild goose chase, everyone's been cooperative. Plus, it looks like I'm primed for all the hot dish I can eat. It remains to be seen if that's a good thing.
You should actually play Layton
I
at
got
some
a
point.
map
Yeah,
from
I
the
agree. I
hotel
think Layton's
owner,
really
so
good.
I'm heading over to the
I'd like to
eraser
cover Layton at
factory.
some point, but
Agent
probably with
Tether's
the
out.
mystery game crew
Am I
who I've been
supposed to
doing
be
Ace
saying
Attorney
that?
and who I did Ghost Trick with. Get on the snowmobile. First, I would like to poke around. Do I see any gum? I do not see any gum. I don't think. Let's get on the snowmobile. Ooh, we got like a little map. Picturesque and historic Scoggins. Scoggins Farm, Lodge, Park and Gazebo, Valda's Inn. Do Blackwell? Maybe at some point. Ice Fishing Huts, Moose Ear Diner, to Athabascan Woods, to Three Forks. Kutonka K-12 School, K-12 School. The Dread Gazebo. And Sheriff Station. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the factory. Find out what the hell this incident is. I guess we just talked to him.
Sheriff Bog? Yeah, I'm Nelson Tethers of the FBI's Department of Puzzle...
Agent Tethers, good to meet you. We got a real mess here. Yes, we do.
We do?
Oh, yes. It's gonna be a while before we can get this factory running again.
But my job is to get this factory back to making erasers.
Agent Tethers, you're in a right pickle.
Well, I should probably ask you some questions about the incident then.
That's what I'd do if I was a big, important FBI boy.
Oh boy.
What was this incident?
Well, we don't need to be dramatic.
What happened?
There was an explosion.
What?
Oh yeah, a big explosion. And the foreman just never came home.
I'm gonna
What happened
hold
to
off on
the
that one because
foreman?
it'll give me a puzzle.
My notes don't have a lot of details.
Well, we're still trying to figure that out. One day after work, Mr. Dabner just never came home.
Did that need to be in a
Accident
separate
was pretty bad.
text bubble?
Oh, is there a body?
Nope, he's just gone. Isaac Dabner's his name, if you don't have that in your notes.
We don't
I
even
do.
know if he died in that explosion?
Won't be able to find that out till we find a way into the factory.
What did
By the
your
way,
investigation
Jordan, you
turn
played
up?
this before.
Not
Are any
much.
puzzles missable? Or is it like in
Figure out how to
Layton
get
where they go
past this
somewhere and you can
lock.
go get them back?
Well, that's because it's missing a piece. I can see that just by looking at it.
So it is. I guess that's why you make the big bucks, right?
That's right, sir.
Alright, puzzle
When did
time.
the accident take place?
Well, I've been trying to figure that out myself. Here's what I know.
I guess there's also the question of are there even any optional puzzles? It's possible that that gnome one I did wasn't even optional. Okay, the Rest Easy Guard service was employed to keep watch over the factory from midnight to midnight yesterday. You only play through the games the one time back in middle school. Okay. From their statements, can you determine the time of the big noise? Oh, it's one of these things. I need to... Okay. Boom. 1 hour before the last shift started. Okay, so together they were covering midnight to midnight. Only Bernie put in the full 8 hours. Pop got 3 hours. Iggy worked from 6 till they were relieved. So they worked 6 hours from 6 to midnight. Presumably. Actually, it could have been from 6 a.m. until somebody else's shift. So if we're talking 24 hours, then only Bernie put in 8 hours. You put in 3. That puts us to 11, so we need to count for 13 hours. So you worked for... Well, you didn't work for 8 hours. Let's see. The 5 o'clock whistle was on the blink. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, also 3 hours is the shortest shift. So, I think that means if we're divvying up 13 hours, and 1, 2, and 3 hours are not options, and 8 hours isn't an option, that also means 5 hours isn't an option. So it was probably 4 hours and 9 hours, I think. Or 6 and 7 hours. If Bernie's the one who's telling me about the explosion, is he the one who was on the clock when the explosion happened? I don't think I can assume that. You missed some context for the puzzle, so you can't help. I can go over it again. So, the guards were employed to keep watch over the factory from midnight to midnight. From their statements, can you determine the time of the big noise? And here's what we're getting. Bernie says the explosion happened 1 hour before the last shift started. Pop says that he got the shortest shift, which was 3 hours long. Bernie was the only one who put in a full 8 hours. And Iggy worked from 6 until they were relieved. And because they're covering a 24-hour period, 8 8 hours plus 3 hours is 11 hours, meaning that 13 hours were divvied up between Al and Iggy. It can't be 1 and 11, 2 and 10, 3 and... Sorry, 2 and 11... It can't be 1 and 12, 2 and 11, 3 and 10. It can't be 8 and 5. So it either has to be 4 hours and 9 hours, or 6 hours and 7 hours, were the way it was divvied up. Assuming that it was, you know, an integer number of hours that people worked, which I guess has not been established. But something close to that. And also we have to input something that's on an hour. So I think that much is safe to assume, probably. If it doesn't work, then I guess we can figure that out. So, if Iggy worked from 6 until they were relieved, that could be from 6 p.m. until midnight, which would mean that Al put in 7 hours. Oh, hang on. Oh, I just realized. Yeah, it has to be 6 and 7, because it would be... Yeah, only Bernie put in the full 8 hours. That implies that nobody spent more than 8 hours, because that would be a weird thing to say otherwise. So it was definitely 6 and 7. We've got that sorted. So Iggy worked from 6 till 12, or 6 till 1... Like 6 a.m. till 1 p.m. You can type that fast enough? Did you work out the 8 hours so nobody did 9 hours thing? Fair enough. Okay, so then that means... so let's see, for example... If Iggy started... So it could have been that Al started at midnight until 6 a.m. Iggy worked until... until 1 p.m. And then... Pop worked until 4 p.m. and then Bernie worked through to midnight. Or it could be the same... He's saying he was relieved, which implies someone was after him. Yeah, so he didn't do... I don't think he did 6 p.m. until midnight. Otherwise he would say his shift ended, not that he was relieved. Okay. I guess so. I could see that going either way. I could see it being someone showing up saying, hey, we're done for the day. But let's assume that it means somebody came after him. So he was at 6 a.m., which means that Al went from midnight until 6 a.m. Iggy did 6 a.m. until 1 p.m. And then... Bernie... I guess Bernie probably... It probably means it happened during Bernie's shift. So if it was... If Pop's shift was the last one and it was 3 hours long... Then it was 4 hours before midnight, which means it was 8 p.m. Or he left at midnight and felt really... Good one. Yeah, I think Pop would be the one saying it if it happened during his shift. So I'm gonna assume it's 8 p.m. This seems like it makes sense to me. And I guess we can reassess if I get it wrong. Yes! Awesome. Okay. I kind of like that one. There was a little bit of ambiguity there, but I was able to work it out.
If there was an explosion at that time, wouldn't the icicles on the building have been knocked off?
Good point. Maybe they grew back.
Well...
Oops.
Listen,
Didn't mean to
why
skip
don't
that.
you meet me down at the Moose Ear Diner later? I have some files related to the case that you might be able to help me with.
Oh, okay, but I really think...
Agent Tethers, it's a pleasure working with you. You're doing a great job. Meet you at the Moose Ear in a bit.
Is the how note at the top a button to explain the puzzle's logic? Probably, yeah. I didn't look at it. I forgot. Let's have a look at this.
Interesting. Out at the eraser factory, the doors to the factory are very locked. Some
Very,
sort of
very much
custom-built
in-locked.
contraption has got this place locked up tighter than Fort Knox. The device seems damaged, though. It seems to be missing a piece.
Let me see if I can see the how. I'm not sure you'd find him threatening without the music. What do you mean? The sheriff? I think he's supposed to be a red herring. It's too obvious that he's being kind of weird. Okay. Bernie worked 8 hours out of the 24-hour day and Pop worked 3. Al worked 6 and Iggy worked 7, yep. Iggy had to start at 6 AM because he was relieved by another guard. Okay, yeah, I still think that's a little ambiguous, but sure. So Al came first and worked the 6-hour shift, then Iggy went from 6 AM to 1 PM. Bernie worked the 3rd shift since he heard the noise. Yes, his shift went to 9 PM, so the explosion happened at 8 PM. That's exactly what I said. Okay. Cool. What? Oh, fuck. I didn't realize you could go back to the main menu that quickly. Apparently it's fine. The game saved. Okay. Oh, that scared me for a second, though. I guess we're going to the Moose Hair Diner. This is the diner? How the fuck do they have electricity out here? I guess underground, but...
Excuse me, I see you're working on your sign. Is it safe for me to go into the diner? Excuse me.
Gotta fix the sign.
Give me a puzzle.
Something wrong with your sign? I said, is there something wrong with...
You a cop? I ain't got time for cops.
I'm not a cop.
Look,
He's
I
just
gotta
a
get this
Fed. It's
sign
completely
before
different.
It gets dark. I don't want to be out here after dark, if you know what I mean.
I don't
No,
actually.
no, I don't know what
do
you're
you mean
talking
by
about.
It's just a fuse, but I can't remember which one it is. Not with all the whispers in my head.
What? Whispers?
You used to go to a
Get the
restaurant called The
fuse for
Thirsty
me.
Moose when you lived in
Cold
Minnesota.
out here.
Good. Previn has forgotten which fuse he needs to use, even though he coded them so he wouldn't forget. It's like the fuse completes the sequence. What? Okay, so here's the ones that are already here, and then we need to plug it in. Okay, so we have like an M, we have a heart, and then we have like a big M. Okay, let's see. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of lines, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's okay. It's 1, and then okay. The right has the number, and then on the left it's the number that's flipped. Okay, so it's the clover. Yeah. No, this feels very latent. Yeah, some of them are just like, do you notice the trick? Okay, well you got it. You gotta have a mixture. That was
That
okay.
should do it.
Hey, what do you know? This ought to keep the little buggers away.
Little what?
Well, I gotta finish getting this sign.
Okay, I think I kind of know what's going on, because, yeah, I think I've basically been spoiled by screenshots, which is unfortunate.
I don't suppose you know anything about the eraser factory accident?
Don't suppose I do.
Did you know Isaac Davner?
Not much. Heard he had some kind of accident. Feel bad for his wife, Lori. Such a pretty girl.
I should really talk to her. Do you know where I can find her?
Yes, I do.
So, where can I find her?
Inside.
Goodbye.
Okay. You first saw the puzzle in the anime adaptation of the children's
There seems to
fantasy
be
book
some
series
tiny
Tora
footprints
Quest.
in the
Interesting.
snow around the diner. But I don't see any kids around here. Possibilities include stealthy children, tiny animals wearing boots, cats wearing shoes. Nice, Nelson. Now that's going in FBI records. And I'm still recording. Tether's out.
Good. There's some gum. Alright, well, there's the sheriff. You don't know why an Australian written children's book series got an anime adaptation. There's been some other weird stuff that got it, like Moomin. Alright, what do we got here?
There's some tobacco on the counter. Smells like cherry. I guess the waitress hasn't been in much of a cleaning mood lately.
Like I went up to the thing for that. Talk
Hello,
to these
gentlemen.
folks.
A bit early for a lunch break, isn't it?
Until the eraser factory opens again, Daryl and I have nowhere else to go.
Yeah, me and Daryl got nowhere else to go.
Daryl and
That's great.
Daryl.
Then you don't mind if I ask you a few questions?
Yeah. As soon as I get these bugs back in place.
What?
Why do you have bugs in a diner?
You gonna help or not?
Oh boy, okay. Daryl's famous insect collection has gone absent without official leave. Box them back up again by stringing lines between adjoining points, keeping these rules in mind. Enclose the bugs using the fewest number of lines to draw a box possible. A box can be any side, but must be four-sided. Bugs of the same kind can share a box. Each green grass grazer needs 3 squares of territory, including the square it's on. Each pink puddle paddler needs 2, including the square it's on. Okay. Sure. So these ones are kind of the most tightly packed in. Can probably do a little something like... Do I have to click and drag? I'm gonna reset. I'm not convinced that that inputted properly. It's not letting me do it. I worry... Let me look at the rules again. Enclose all the bugs using the fewest number of lines to draw a box possible. A box can be any size, must be four-sided. Bugs of the same kind share a box. The greens need 3, and the pinks need 2. I'm worried that this is gonna count this as like, oh, I used 4 lines, because that's kind of how it seems. You can't do diagonals. Okay, well, I'm just gonna assume this is fine. Again, is this counting this as 2 lines? Like, I don't know. Oops. Oh, it has to be a square. Fuck, I just realized. Okay, I see the problem. Right. Okay, no, let's reset this. This is not gonna work. So these top ones basically have to be like... This is tricky. Nobody else is gonna use these bottom ones. It has to be these greens. Did it say it needed to be square? A box can be any size, but it must be four-sided. I can't make, like... I couldn't do... Oops. I couldn't do something like that. I would need to break this up into rectangles. Okay, which means that... Maybe I also don't need to use all the spaces. Let me actually... 1, 2... So... 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, every square needs to be accounted for. Okay, in that case, I shall have to do something like this. And then probably... I had it the first time then? I don't remember how I did it the first time, but this seems like it'll work. This seems... I'm pretty happy with this. Let's try it. Okay. I was on track to that the other time. Okay. Well, that's
Look
fine.
at that. He did it.
Yes. Now, will you answer my questions?
Sure. Fire 'em at me.
You two are employed at the factory. Would you say it's a safe place to work?
As safe as any other place, I guess.
Yeah, except the new wing is haunted.
No, it isn't. You better quit listening to those hippies.
Why do you think the new wing is haunted?
When the factory expanded, we built a new wing. A bunch of locals got angry. We had to clear out part of the forest to do it.
Because
Forest.
spirits live in the forest.
Worst.
You mentioned something about spirits.
Oh, these
in
guys
the
even
forest.
pronounce the
Really?
words in a
Depends on
strange
who
way
you ask.
differently. One of them
Won't
says
see me
forest, and one of them
outdoors
says
after
forest.
sundown.
That's so
Me
good.
neither. But there ain't no spirits.
It's a good
Do you
joke.
guys know what happened to the foreman?
Yeah, the lobster bit him.
Shut up, Daryl.
What
What?
do you mean a lobster bit him?
He means Mike Lobb. Mike and Isaac didn't get along all the time. Had a little bit of a fight.
That's because Isaac thought he was smarter than all of us floor guys.
Well, he probably is.
No, he ain't. Just because he's a college boy don't make him smart.
What do you know about the guy fixing the sign outside?
Randall Scruffman. Weird guy. He thinks the trees talk to him.
Yeah, but he sure picked the
The
right
MC's
line
voice
of
sounds
work.
late 90s
He's gonna be
cartoony.
employed forever. Stuff always needs fixing.
I think he looks extra hard for stuff to fix around here.
Yeah, so he can be close to Glory. She's the waitress here. Sweeter than moose milk in the morning.
The fuck?
Thanks, gentlemen.
Anytime.
Yeah, yeah, he does. Sounds kind of, Rob Paulson-esque. Let's talk to
Hi
this
there.
guy.
I'm Agent Tethers with the FBI. Sir, you seem stressed.
They all kind of do, yeah.
Do you know something about the factory you'd like to let me in on?
I don't know anything.
Sir, it's against the law to withhold information or lie to a federal agent.
Yeah, I'm into some stuff.
So, what's your name?
Steve?
Sir, I'm here about the factory. If you've got nothing to do with it, then however you spend your time doesn't concern me.
I'd be stressed too if a random dude came up to me and started trying to chat while I'm eating my soup. Fair.
There's nothing you can tell me about the factory.
I don't commingle with the factory folk.
You haven't heard about anything suspicious going on, have you?
Nothing more unusual.
Alright, what's
What
this stuff?
stuff are you into?
I airlift wooden gnomes out of Scoggins.
Okay.
With birds.
To where? Why? How?
Black market trinket rings. Big money.
What?
Couldn't you just use the mail?
Okay. He trains birds to transport freight. Tonight's shipment just departed, but Steve forgot to note the quantity. Can you determine the number of gnomes? Each type of bird has a certain weight limit. Each bird is shown carrying the maximum amount it can. Birds may team up on heavy loads, each carrying what he can. Freight must be balanced evenly between a bird's two legs. What the fuck? What am I inputting? Heck, determine the number of gnomes. Okay. So, each type of bird has a certain weight limit. Each bird is shown carrying the maximum amount it can. They may team up on heavy loads, each carrying what they can. What's the airspeed velocity of a gnome-laden duck? I don't understand. Okay, so a blue bird on its own. I think the gnomes did it. Yeah, that's basically what I'm getting. There's way too much focus on these gnomes. I think that they are somehow responsible. There's the one that ran off. Like anyway, let's see where the story's going. So a blue bird on its own. Let's call this a blue jay. Can carry 2 gnomes. And other than that, I don't know. So am I stupid? I feel like I have nowhere near enough information for this. Is it safe to assume that these 2 packages on the side that look the same weigh the same? So perhaps may help to think of it as gnomes per foot. Okay. Turns out the colony known is actually one zombie in disguise. Good shit. Yes, there's one per foot. Okay. So the Blue Jays have a weight limit of 1 gnome per foot. So this left one is only being carried by this 1 foot. So there has to be only 1 gnome in here. Which means that one of these gnomes is being carried by this, which means the ducks have a limit of 2. Is that what I'm getting out of this? So there need to be 2 here, and then this has 4 in it, because it's being carried by 2 duck feet. And then this is 3, because it's between a duck and a thing, and then this is 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I feel like I feel like the foot thing definitely helped. I think it maybe helped a bit too much. I don't know if I would have necessarily thought to think of it that way, but all right, whatever.
Another puzzle solved.
Let's talk to the
Excuse me,
waitress.
ma'am? Miss? Waitress lady?
Welcome to the Moosier Diner. I'll be right with you.
Can I help you with that?
Gloria is distracted by the puzzle of food she's preparing to serve. Fit all the food items on the plate in such a way that none of them overlap to get her attention. Oh god, okay, if you say so. Can I rotate stuff? No. This is kind of cute. Oh, I didn't even mean to combine those. Okay, if you say so. That's how you get girls' attention nowadays. Okay, sure.
There you go. Delicious.
Thanks.
So, what's good here?
I don't know. It's all fine.
Oh, okay.
You worried about that?
What's
but
your name?
I still do much
Lori
work myself. The
Davner.
hint just went off the for the game.
Ah.
Okay.
So, I'm Nelson. Are you feeling okay?
Yes. No. I'm just thinking about my husband.
What's wrong with your husband, ma'am? Is
Nelson.
he okay?
He will be.
Well,
Whoa.
I'm with the FBI's Department
That's
of
a weird thing to
Puzzles
say.
Research. I need to ask you a few questions.
Oh boy, more puzzles.
An accident at the eraser factory caused it to shut down. Do you know anything about that?
Of course I do.
What have you heard?
Well, nothing really. I mean, just that it was an accident like everyone says.
Hmm.
The factory foreman, Isaac Davner. He was your husband?
Yes,
Oh, I'm so sorry. There's not much in my files about him.
that's okay. He's a great man. I'm so proud of him.
For...
Just so proud.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The repairman outside seems a bit odd. Anything I should know about him?
Well, I think he's got a bit of a crush on me, but he's harmless.
Could he have hurt your husband to get to you?
Oh no. He wouldn't hurt a fly. He even avoids stepping on rocks so he won't accidentally hurt any critters living below. I wish
Okay.
people wouldn't tease him for that. Daryl.
Okay.
Has the
Puzzle
factory
time.
closure affected business?
Yeah, people tend to hang around here longer now that they aren't going to work. Normally, that'd be a good thing, but I've been pretty distracted.
I see that. Maybe I can help.
When these 3 couples walked into the diner, Gloria thought she knew what each would order. She was wrong, and now she's forgotten who gets what. Here's what she does recall. Nobody ordered a meal resembling their spouse? I think I can kind of see where this is going, but okay. One lady ordered a meal resembling the fish-eating man sitting next to her. What do you... Only one patron resembles his or her meal. The ham plate should be set down next to the banana split. Oh my fucking god. Okay. I feel like I need this like off to the side. Nobody ordered a meal. Okay, well, whose spouse? Okay, I see the spouse arrangement. Okay. Nobody ordered a meal resembling their spouse. And only one person resembles their own meal. One lady ordered a meal resembling the fish-eating man sitting next to her. Okay, so the fish is not being eaten by the would I eat a meal resembling Josh? I mean, I don't think that would factor into it. It would just depend on if I like the meal. One lady ordered a meal resembling the fish-eating man sitting next to her. So if I do something like this, then nobody ordered a meal resembling their spouse. Okay. So that means that the chicken could not be eaten by banana split man over here. That doesn't tell me much. Hang on. Ham plate should be set on next to banana split. Which means, okay, the banana split can't be over here, and so the ham can't either. So... try something like this. Okay, does this meet the conditions? Nobody ordered a meal resembling their spouse. So you've ordered the buffalo, ordered the onion, you've ordered the banana split, you've ordered the ham, you've ordered the chicken, you ordered the fish. Nobody's eating a meal that looks like themselves. Maybe we swap these. No, because the ham needs to be. Nice paintings on the wall? Oh yeah. We need one person eating a meal that looks like them. I assume these two being opposite doesn't count as being next to each other. I don't think that works. So I think that means that this is not a valid arrangement. So then, one lady orders meal resembling the fish-eating man sitting next to her. Now that kind of implied that they weren't a couple, but I guess it could be. No, because that can't be right. Because nobody ordered a meal that looks like their spouse. Right. Which means the only lady sitting next to a guy that she's not married to is the chicken lady. So she must have ordered the onion rings, and this guy must have ordered the fish. This has to be true, I think. So then, what if the banana split was being eaten by this guy? Ham here. Buffalo burger, chicken. Check the rules. Nobody ordered a meal resembling this house. You're having someone that looks like yourself. You're having one that looks like this guy. You're having one that looks like that guy, in theory. You're having one that looks like that lady. You're having one that looks like that lady. You're having one that looks like that lady. So, yeah. Nobody's doing one that looks like this house. One lady ordered a meal resembling the fishing man next to her. So here's the fish-eating man. And here's the lady. She had a meal that looks like him. And then the ham plate should be set down... sorry, only one patron resembles his or her meal. So, yeah. He's the only guy that looks like... He's the only one that looks like his own food. And the ham plate should be set down next to the banana split. Yep. That looks good to me. For some reason, opposite is a preposition among your favorite words. Like the baker's opposite.
That wasn't so tough.
Yeah, I guess not.
Could I have a bit more of your time, ma'am?
Sure.
And then immediately leaves. Alright, let's
Hello,
talk to the
Sheriff.
sheriff.
Agent
Now that I've
Taylor,
fucked around
good.
talking to everyone else.
Here.
Yeah, listen, I wanted to ask you...
No time.
Ice
I
cream
got
guy
a
looks like
hunch
he'd be the one
about
to want ice cream
factory.
anyway.
I got
Yeah.
security camera records here of people leaving the factory.
Good. It'd be helpful to talk with whoever left last.
Exactly what I was thinking. I mixed up the photos so we can put them back in the right order.
What? Why would you do that?
You know how it is.
No, I don't. That's evidence.
Everyone here is obsessed with puzzles. It's like San Mistero. San Mistero, I mean. Okay, so this guy came first because he only has his own footprints. This person, I think, is second because there's 2 sets of footprints. He said it was so you could put them back in the right order. Oh, okay, yeah, of course. Anyway, hi Cedric. So then it kind of seems like they're already in order. Am I insane? What? I think they're already in order. Am I crazy? They're just in order already. What the fuck? So he didn't mix them up. The only thing I can think of is that maybe the game puts them in a random order and it just happened to be in the right order already.
This should clear things up.
Yeah. That seems about right. Looks like the last one out was Mike Lobb.
You think he might have had something to do with the accident?
Probably. Why don't you head out to the ice fishing huts on Lake's Fens? When he's not working, he's usually there trying to dead stick a lunker.
Got it. No, wait. Do what to a what?
Catch some fish. He's got himself a bright orange vest. Can't miss him. Anyway, to get there, you can take the snowmobile out to Sesame Woods. But you'll have to hoof it from there.
Oh boy, more things to ask about.
What do you know about Glory Davner?
Foreman's wife. Poor girl, she's a sweet kid. Her family has lived in this town for generations.
Maybe she has something to do with the accident.
That's ridiculous.
It could be an insurance...
Now you just leave poor Glory alone. She's having a hard enough time without you getting all accusatory.
Okay.
What was the name of the factory worker I'm looking for?
The last guy to leave the factory was Mike Lobb. Drive out to Sesame Woods, then walk the trail out to the ice
I don't know who Ken
fishing
Lobb is.
huts.
Sesame Woods and fishing huts.
Is there anything I should know about the Sesame Woods?
Well, they've got the odd Wolverine in them,
What?
but they're probably hibernating or migrating or the like.
Alright.
I better get back to it.
You betcha.
Alright. We'll look at this tobacco one more time, just in case.
There's some tobacco.
No, I already saw it. Okay. Guess I shall leave. The odd Wolverine and the even Deadpool. God damn it. Alright. Well, there you go. I guess there are gnomes. I'm glad we're getting that out of the way, so I'm not just, you know, holding on to that for the whole game. I saw some kind of a screenshot involving some of these gnomes just, you know, being evidently alive.
The snow must be playing tricks on my eyes.
No,
For a second, I
Nelson.
thought I saw... It doesn't matter. I'm on my way to question Mike Lobb at the ice fishing huts. But to get there, I have to go through Sesame Woods. That doesn't sound dangerous at all.
You enjoy this game's awkward silences? Yeah. Alright. Off we go. To the Sesame Woods. I feel like I should be able to get there just by going this way, but whatever. Apparently I have to cross the bridge. Oh! Uh-huh. Right, first order of business. Is there any gum? I don't see any. Is this guy okay?
I think I found Mike Lobb. Man, late 30s. Looks like he froze to death, trying to solve some sort of problem. I'm gonna have a look.
Jesus. Alright. Was Mike Lobb following Isaac? Rotate tiles to chart a path from Mike Lobb to the ice fishing hut. But beware lest the path intersect with one upon which a shadowy figure lurks. Okay, if you say so. The path is like splitting already. What the fuck? I'm a little bit confused. You do need to account for all potential paths leading to a shadowy figure. You'd isolate the shadowy figures first. I guess that's an idea. This one's not isolatable, it seems. Ugh, this one seems really tough. Hang on. Now here, I can't tell if this is like a split path, if this counts. Okay, if this one's a four-way, then everything needs to connect to it. Well, hang on, this needs... Okay. So if this is a four-way, then it needs to connect to the shadowy figure, which means that my path... I can't go that way. I need to... Okay, I think I'm starting to get it. Maybe? Shit. Top row, second column should be rotated first. Well, I don't know what it was at when you said that. So here's my problem, okay? Do all paths need to connect? I think you just need a straight line to the cabin. I assumed all paths needed to connect, but maybe not. Okay, if it's just make a path, then that's way easier. I thought it was like I needed to... As far as not leading to the top right shadow. Okay, so I need to actually avoid this, because no matter what I do, this will lead into a gnome. Actually, no, that's not even necessarily true. Okay, I think I kind of see what's being said here. So... No, that's not gonna work. Okay, yeah, the three four-ways in a row basically mean this entire upper section is just not allowed. Okay. However, I might be able to go... Hey, baby boo. We might be able to go like this. No, because these four-ways... Okay. Okay, so yeah, so like four-ways leading into gnomes in any arrangement just means that entire thing. So we have to go down here. I think we have to go down this way. And because this is a four-way, we have to isolate the gnome like this. So all of these pieces are correct, I think. This is the first questionable one. Except, no it isn't, because this gnome can't be isolated on its own, so we need the path to be like this. And because this gnome needs to be like this, and we can't go down from here, no wonder this guy froze to death, I know, right? We need to isolate it via this piece, which means the gnome needs to be like this, which means we need to not connect the paths. Okay. But now we're connected to this gnome via this path. So, what the fuck? I'm not seeing a valid solution here. The entire upper right section is gone. We have to go to the left of this gnome. We have to isolate this one from this path. Like, there's no other shot there. Which means this one needs to be isolated like this. Oh, I'm stupid. I could just not connect it to the... Okay, yeah. Right. So then from here... Something like a Visa? That looks good to me. So, let's see. That looks like it works to me. Unless I am misunderstanding this puzzle. Okay, cool. Thanks for the help, chat.
Aha! No puzzle's gonna stop me in my tracks. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean...
Yeah, I didn't think he was dead.
They tried to take him. The lock must not.
The lock on the factory door.
Key.
Okay, I think he's dead now.
What is this thing? I think I found something important in the hands of a dead lobster. I'm going to hold on to it for later. The lake with the ice fishing huts is just past the clearing.
Yeah, but we
I'm going
went
to
there to
continue
look for
on
this
to
guy.
see if anyone there seems to have this
Okay, sure.
affliction.
Don't open the lock. Here's the key. Lol. Dies. I know, right? What's up with that? When does Yusuke show up? What?
Found Isaac Davner's ID badge. Looks like he came this way sometime before the accident. Why was Lobster, Mike Lobb, out here as well?
So what I'm gathering is that for some reason the gnomes tried to tried to kidnap Isaac Davner, and Lobb tried to stop them by locking the gnomes in the factory. They'll let Gandalf into an empty room. God. I'm guessing the gnomes are pissed off about the territory thing. Like, the hippies are talking about, like, oh, there's spirits in the forest that are pissed off about you cutting down the woods. But I'm guessing it's the gnomes instead. Alright. It's this guy again. How did this guy not run into Mike Lobb? Don't serve the devil.
Found some freshly caught fish out on the lake. Looks like something has started eating them before they've been cooked.
Weird. I'm guessing that's also gnome activity. Gum!
Mr. Scruffman.
You following me, boy?
No, sir.
You look like a lost puppy. Go home, puppy.
I can't leave
Go
until I
home,
get that
Chaz.
factory back open. I have a few more questions for you.
Of course you do.
Surprise, the game shows up where gum, shows you where gum is? Yeah, I thought I was gonna have to look for it. Puppy girl husband? Shut up.
Is this your hut? It's nice.
Nope.
Oh. Well, what are you doing then?
Fixing stuff. It's my job.
This guy just is Scruffy from Futurama.
Things get broken
Like,
on these huts
I was
a
gonna
lot?
make that joke earlier, but
It gets broken a lot.
he has the same damn voice.
Hmm.
And he's a repair guy.
Don't get any ideas. I just do my job.
Poor Scruffy.
I understand you have a thing for Mrs. Davner.
No, sir. Just think she's pretty. I expect you do as well.
Where were you on the night of the accident?
Busy. You accusing me of something?
I'm just asking. It's part of my job to be thorough.
I was working at the hotel.
Okay, see? That was easy. Where were you on the night of the accident again?
We just asked
At the
him.
hotel.
What? Why is that a separate
You
option?
had to go through the woods to get here.
Yeah, his last name
Didn't
is
you see a
Scruffman.
guy freezing on a tree stump?
Yep.
Why didn't you help him?
He didn't ask. Best not to
my God.
interfere with acts of nature.
So you just let a guy die out there?
Had nothing to do with it. The cold will creep right up on you.
Jesus Christ. Alright.
Thanks for your help. Goodbye.
In case you missed it,
claims
Nissan's
he was
alibi again, I
working
guess?
the night of
Okay.
the accident. I'm headed over to the hotel.
I feel
to
like the
check
game
out
should
his
be
story
programmed
now.
to basically mark that off as like, yeah, I've already seen that. I feel like they should design that a little differently, but alright. Back to the woods. And back on my snowmobile. I guess I'm gonna open the fucking lock even though I was told not to.
That's weird. This gear is too small.
Oh.
That's weird.
Gum. What am I supposed to be doing? Oh, the hotel, right. Duh. Okay. What do you mean there's a puzzle on this door?
Help wanted.
I hear that shop recently hired the local high school football team.
The whole team?
Yeah.
That was a Deltarune final boss room sized pixel. That's the night, they're just really small. The varsity muskrats got after school jobs at Hank's window shop, but they can't skip football practice. Help them complete a pass without breaking any glass. What the fuck? Is it fine as long as the lines don't... So, I don't know how passes work. Does it have to go between every member of the team? Is that the idea? And that's not valid because, yeah, okay. Seems good to me. Alright. Sure.
Well, that takes care of that one.
Sure. Let's go into the inn.
Hello
Yes.
again, Mr. Bjorn.
Yeah,
I guess
Do
we
you
have to
know
talk to him
Randall
first,
Strussman?
sure.
I do. He's a good man. Good
Shoot an
stuff.
arrow through two
Despite
stone
his
hoops, but
stop,
only the ones
you
we
think
want
he
you to
could have had
shoot.
anything to do with the accident
I
at the
don't
factory?
know.
Why don't you just
What
let
you're
things
talking about.
run their course? Yeah, accidents happen, Mr. Tethers.
So, Randall Scruffman.
He's a valuable member of this community, and that'll be enough of you trying to say otherwise.
Do you think
the
Glory
Last Shrine
Davner's
puzzle? I don't think I know
capable
that
of
one.
violence? So that's a no.
Very important that we talk to this guy.
What was that? Heard a crash and a scream coming from inside the inn. Going inside to see what happened. I hope I won't need backup. I heard a scream. Is everything okay in here?
The pipe on the fireplace. I turned my back on it for 1 second and boom!
Okay, don't panic. I'm sure we can find a way to fix it.
Rotate tiles. Oh boy, more tile rotation! To reconstruct the wood stove's flue before the lobby fills with smoke. The stovepipe may split, but all sections must rejoin on the way to the chimney. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Really? More of this shit? Ah! Jesus fuck. What the hell, game? You stole one! I can't solve the puzzle with a tile missing! What is this? What the fuck? Okay, that was good though.
Hey, it's getting away.
That was They fucking got me. I can't. Yeah, no, that was good. They give you another stupid tile rotation puzzle, and then they're just like, "Fuck you, gnome jump scare." I got gnomed.
Checking out.
Oh my, but what about my
Is that even a real puzzle? Can I come back and do it later?
I'll be calling in the FBI's Gnome Squad, or the National Guard, or the someone better equipped to handle your situation.
Oh, I see. Guess I'll be needing to call the sheriff then and let him know.
I love
Excuse
stuff
me?
in games that
Yeah,
fucks
the
with
sheriff
your
told me to
like
give him a buzz the moment
UI
he
or
left
like
town.
your sense
Why
your
would
sense
the
of
sheriff assume I was leaving so soon?
Oh, I couldn't say.
Twin Peaks could have been 10 times as
Will
spooky
that
with more
be on a
gnomes.
credit card, or should I just send the bill to Uncle Sam?
What is Sheriff Bog hiding? And that lock. It's on the outside of the door.
Yes.
On second thought, I better stick around. See this through.
Oh, great. Hot dish all around.
I think the sheriff wants me out of town. And what is the deal with that gear I found on Mike Lobb? I need to see a man about a furnace pipe.
Oh, hang on. Oh shit, I missed a bunch of stuff. Damn. If I pick this one again... Yeah, no, I just can't do it. That's so funny. Got one in the picture by the window? I think so. That was... Yeah, I love stuff where games use your expectation of the medium and of, like, the structure of the game that they've established. Just be like, just kidding, and throw you off. Like, that's so cool when they do that. I'm not too fond of the jump scare, but it wasn't so bad. Well, gotta click on
Someone
every
left a
other random
screwdriver
piece of
in the
bullshit.
alley beside the hotel. Looks clean. Probably of no consequence.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let me just solve this newspaper puzzle on the ground
Winner
first.
undeclared in local contest.
I wish I could think of another example of the same. The Animal Grill Ladies Arm Wrestling Tournament is over, and the judge missed it. Read the 4 statements to help determine the winner. Okay. Okay, who's who? Outmatched by the Grizzly Grip. Pat won fair and square. Flo's Grizzly Grip couldn't whip me. I pinned Pearl like a new hat. Okay, so anybody being referred to in the third person is not the person. So... So... these two people are not Flo. You hate that your first reaction to this is the far left lady is kind of cute. Fair enough. So yeah, so top and bottom are not Flo. She resembles the Kanker sisters fused together. So let us perhaps assume that the left lady is Flo, and she won against, let's say the top lady is Pearl. But this person, maybe this bottom lady is Pat. Because Pat, we know that this lady beat Flo, and then Flo beat somebody, and then Flo beat this person. So it seems logical to assume that that's Pearl, and then this is Flo. And I mean that satisfies the conditions, but I don't know. I don't know if that's the only solution, is the thing. I'm trying to think if there's any other possibility here. I also don't know. Are we only finding out who won? I believe so, yeah. Theoretically, what if Pat is Flo's? Okay, shut up. Okay, I'm seriously trying to work this out here. So if the lady at the bottom is perhaps okay, who? Okay, we're assuming everyone is telling the truth, right? Which means that we need to identify Pat. So Pat's talking about herself in the third person, the other three don't matter. I don't think that's true. That Occam's razor would say that somebody being referred to in the third person must be some different from the speaker. So we know it's not the lady on the right. In a tournament, okay, if we assume that everybody faced off against everybody else, like everybody had 3 matches, then it was just whoever won all the, most of their matches, like the most matches, then that would mean that it would need to be... Is it possible to lose once, win twice, and win the tournament that way? God, I don't know. I don't want to make it like a big table to work it out. It seems too obvious for the person at the bottom to be the winner just because they're the only one that claimed that they won a match. Because maybe they won one and then lost the other 2. Is it getting into Boo-Goo, Kip, and Bones territory? Yeah, kinda. Also, the Redux is implying that there's a regular arm wrestling one, but I don't know. As an aside, it sure is a good thing the photographer got all their speech bubbles in the frame. Yeah. I think I'm gonna use a hint on this one. I don't want to be here forever. Recap would be more fitting with what's the name. 2 contestants were eliminated in the first round. Okay, it's not a round robin. I see. Okay. So it's more of like a... That makes more sense. It's like a bracket. So if you lose at all... Okay. So it's not this person. This person won at least their first match. Yeah, it would have been nice if they said that it was like a bracketed tournament. I assumed with such a small number of people, they probably did round robin. Okay, so... So these two both won at least one match. The knockout table, yeah. So these two bottom ones won at least one match, which means these were the finalists. And if these two are not Flo, and Flo... I'm guessing bottom lady is Pat, and she beat Flo over here. I think that's what I thought originally, but now this just kind of... Yeah, I'm gonna say this is Pat, and she won. This one I'm not sure about, though. Okay. Let me look at the hell? 4-person tournament means there were 3 matches. Yeah, no, that's... No, you can't... They needed to say it was bracketed. There's many different ways to do a tournament. In the first 2 matches, 2 competitors were eliminated. In the final match, the 2 winners faced off, and the winner of that was champion. Flo, the wielder of the Grizzly Grip, won one match and lost another. That's only possible if she won her first match, proceeded to the final match, and lost. The woman who beat the Grizzly Grip is the winner. Yeah, that's fine. As soon as I knew that it was bracketed, I got that.
That was a tricky one.
That's, I object to the, yeah, whatever. Alright, what's your deal?
That thing? What happened? Did it try to eat your ear?
If 2 rows are white and
What?
rotations affect orientation, then...
Huh?
Only pretend up in a pit of perplexity. Drag and drop arrows into all empty slots to redirect his stream thought to the light of lucidity? Drag arrows from the menu to each... It might be an outlier for assuming the default line of thinking is a single elimination format. That... Sure! Yeah. I could you know, it's not unreasonable that somebody might assume single elimination tournament first. The fact is, they needed to establish it, because there are multiple ways to do it. There's no specific reason that it would necessarily be a single elimination. You know what I mean? It could have been something else, and... information like that you can't just leave it to be like, yeah, they'll assume correctly. Like, that's... No. You need to establish that info. It's just kind of a basic theory of puzzle design. You can't... There should be just, if you make no mistakes, and you know, use all the information, there's only one answer. There were multiple possible answers here, because it could have been a round-robin tournament, in which case... Yeah. Anyway. Stream of thought will move in the direction of any arrow it hits. A brain tube will cause the stream of thought to bounce off at a right angle. And I can't move those. Okay. Let's try it. So he is, so... only put them into these slots? Okay. So we've got boing, and that's bouncing off into nothing, really. What's the rule about the pit? Oh, hang on. This is another possibility? Maybe? No, I don't see a way for that to work. Never mind. Which means... Do I have to put something in every slot? Oh, right, it would have gone like this. Okay. So yeah, so I need a left arrow here. As soon as I explicitly don't want something in this slot. So if I just put a right arrow here, does that work? So it goes... I think that works.
Hello?
Why did it stop? That's dumb. Did it say in all empty slots? That's my bad. That's my bad. Yeah, it seems silly to have to establish that if it was going to bounce that way anyway, but alright, fine.
Hello?
I guess it couldn't have hurt. I could have just put it there anyway, but... Damn. I got that too, I just needed to... Yeah. I'm washed up! I got to spend more tax dollars.
That was a very interesting puzzle, but...
The whispers of the moon crash too loudly.
The whispers what?
Clear the path.
Clear the way. Oh boy.
Another gear.
What the hell is that thing in the bag? Oh boy, more gum. Does it matter where on the screen I click? Well. What if he thinks he's a gnome like Buddy from Elf?
I got your pipe back. Let's finish putting this back together.
Okay, am I gonna get gnome jump scared again? The thing in the back was a gas meter? Alright. So I really do have to do this puzzle. Okay. I'm like on edge now. So, the click being a ping. Is it a ping? I'm not actually sure. There's no pipe over here. I don't see how this... Like, this piece can't possibly... Am I stupid? Like, there's no possible... There's no possible orientation for this piece. Because it just cuts off. It didn't reveal the gum until I clicked closer to it. Gotcha. But yeah, I'm not seeing... It already seems impossible. You can have dead loops that don't connect up, but the live loop has to be closed up completely. Okay, I see. Yeah, I think this game just needed a pass of, like, maybe a couple more people trying the puzzles to point this stuff out, because it seems really obvious to me that there's a problem here, that you know, you guys are clarifying this for me, but the game really should be clarifying it instead of the chat. Okay. God, I hate puzzles like this. Well, I don't know which way that needs to go. Okay, here's another example, right? Is, to me, these two pieces look like they don't connect, because the line is like they're different thicknesses. This one seems like it's a little too high, but I'm not sure if it's that picky. It looks like it's cut off. Like, that looks more correct. So do I have to pay that much attention to it? I guess, yeah, okay, it seems like I do. Oh, I think I got it. Let me look all along this thing, but I think these lines do connect. This looks like one continuous drawing, and I think we're good. It's basically one big loop, and then there's like 2 shortcuts here. That looks good to me. I'm gonna submit that. Alright, cool. Oop.
There you go.
Oops.
Thank you, Mr. Tethers. You FBI types sure are handy.
Thank you.
So 5 Stomper is my
ask
favorite
you
DK64
something?
minigame.
Of course.
You seem relatively coherent. Do people ever talk about seeing, little people in pointy hats?
Oh, the hidden people. Yeah, it's an old Nordic superstition. My grandfather used to tell me stories. They say they live among us in the ground,
She said it.
trees, rocks. But I just know the ones that live in my window.
Can you tell me anything more about the hidden people?
Oh yeah, tourists love the stories.
Okay, now it seems
Your
too
nice
obvious that the
friends
gnomes are
take
to
them
blame.
very seriously.
Oh?
Oh yeah, they
I
don't
like
the decorative gnomes in my
So
window.
maybe there is somebody responsible that's not
Was
not
Mr.
the gnomes.
Scruffman working here on the night of the accident?
Yeah, the fence outside was a terrible mess. I think some kids were trying to rip it down or something.
Did it take him long to fix?
Oh yeah, all night. If you're still looking for suspects, I'd start looking at that Bjorn fella. But you didn't hear that from me.
Well, he was the first other character introduced. Gum. If I had to pick somebody I'm leaning towards, I would say the Darryls at the moment. Basically just on a hunch and instinct. Because they seem like joke characters, you know, they have the whole, like... They have the same name, they pronounce things differently. And we talked to them briefly, and they didn't really give us much info, and they seem kind of unimportant.
Well, Mr. Scruffman's
Everybody else has
alibi
kind of
checks
had
out.
like a kind
My
of,
glob is
at least a
dead,
little bit of
and I
suspicion
just
on them.
saw living garden gnomes. I think
Mike
I'm
Lobb
gonna
is the one
head
they've
back
mentioned
to
a
the
couple
diner and
times.
have a chat
The
with
sheriff has been
Bob.
kind of suspicious. You know, this lady has told us about Bjorn. Well, if we're assuming that it's not just the gnomes are responsible, then yeah, I would say the Darryls. There's another
Closed.
puzzle.
I wonder what happened.
Oh, good. Ugh, fuck, am I supposed to look at this every time? The Frosty Muskrats is still working hard at Hank's window shop, helping complete a pass without breaking any glass. Oh boy, more of this shit. Okay, so that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. I think this is the only valid connection for these two. Well, for this guy, I mean. Which means it's probably like this. Well, hang on, that can't be right. There can't be 2 people that are dead ends. This guy's definitely a dead end. This one probably actually does have another connection that I just missed. It's not that guy. Not that guy. Maybe these are the only 2 dead ends. Yeah, let's assume that for now. So... that looks good. Does that do it? Bum, 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 bum. Cool. Cool.
Wow, that was interesting. But I figured it out.
God, so I am actually gonna have to ping all over the screen to find the hidden puzzles, aren't I? Okay. Good to know, I guess. I probably have already missed a bunch. I'm hoping there's a way to get them. So it's pinging me about multiple of these places. I guess those are just the ones that are options at the moment. So I am going to... I already don't remember where I'm supposed to go. Journal. Getting back to the diner to talk to Sheriff Bog. Okay. Hi Thrall, hope you enjoyed your dinner. Let's go back to the game. And let's go to the diner. Wait, I probably should have poked around outside some more. Oh well. Ah, there's a puzzle.
Those chairs weren't here before, were they?
Nope. One of them Nordic guys brought them in right after I ordered my pie. Pie that I'm still waiting for.
Something odd about them.
Something spray painted on this stack of Escher chairs. Arrange them to discover a secret message. Oh god. What? Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay. How many fucking chairs are there? Interesting puzzle. It does look like a guy made out of the moon or something. Is it possible this whole thing is like up here? Probably not. It might be upside down? Really? It is sort of awkwardly cut off in a couple places. No, it still does the same thing even if I rotate it. This piece is... Oh, there you go. I think this is it. Okay. What the fuck is this? It's a moon with like a plant coming out of its mouth?
That image you just made? That's the symbol those lodge guys use.
Really? Interesting.
Huh.
What do you guys know about Bjorn?
You mean the old hippie who spies on people out by the hotel?
He's one of those old Nordic guys who hangs out at the lodge. Brothers of Scoggins or something like that.
Brothers and weirdos, if you ask me.
Lodge, huh? I'll check it out.
Interesting. Let's talk to the sheriff again, I guess.
I checked up on the repairman. He was working at the hotel on the night of the accident.
Alibi checks out, huh?
He's in the clear. He couldn't have been involved. Have you looked into Bjorn and his friends? He seems to be an avid environmentalist. Perhaps the accident is a political statement.
As you know, Vikings come
York's
from
always
Minnesota.
been a
God
major
damn it.
part of this community. Since even before my badge was pinning up my diapers.
You wore a sheriff's badge on your diapers?
This is a community that celebrates its Nordic heritage, Agent Tethers. Not one that advocates violence.
Have you heard about this hidden people superstition?
Hidden people?
Haha.
You had me going there, Tethers. A government agent investigating elves and hippie legends.
Yeah, how'd you going there?
Well, sounds like you have had a busy day. Let's wrap it up for today and start fresh tomorrow.
But you haven't really done anything. And we're no closer to getting that factory up and running.
Agent Tethers, I'm not from the big city. Around here, we take our time. Keep our heads clear.
As far as I can tell, everyone's heads are filled with puzzles.
Puzzles are a way to keep yourself from asking questions you don't want answers to.
What does that mean?
Ooh.
Means I'll see you in the morning, Agent Tethers.
Stop being so fucking suspicious. I don't want to assume it's you because it's too obvious.
Bjorn is starting to look more and more suspicious. I just got a tip that he holds secret meetings in a local lodge. I remember seeing something about a lodge on my Scoggins map. I wonder if it's the same one.
Yep, I was just thinking that. Let's head there. Alright. Sure, let's head to the lodge. Broskap of Skogan.
There's some bright orange cloth caught on the
Oh no, Hinawa!
I wonder if Mike Lobb was trying to get away from this place in a hurry.
Puzzle in the
Looks
window!
like someone doesn't want me to see what's going on inside. Well, they probably shouldn't have made this a puzzle then.
Draw a single straight line from one red dot to another. It'll slice through every barrier blocking through the window. What? A single straight line from one red dot to another side. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. So each chain only needs to be crossed once, I think, is what they're saying. Okay, in that case, which is the most limiting chain? It's not just the chain, it's the boards, I guess. Yeah, I also thought that, but... Okay, I think this board, probably, which means we need to start from one of these four. That's a nice limitation. And actually, I think this board also. So, what about this? Nope, that's not gonna work. However, what if we do something like this? Let's see, we've cut this board, this board, this board, this board. That's all four boards. And we've got the kind of creamy brown chain, we got the silver chain, we got the black chain. We're not getting the... Sorry, we got the dark gray chain. We're not getting the very, very dark one at the top. Let me reread this. Every barrier. So it does need to include the boards. Norwegian for Brotherhood of the Forest, or Brotherhood of Scoggins, I guess. That's how the town goes. Names forest in German. Okay. Interesting. What about this? So we have the four boards, just about. We've got the very dark chain up here. We've got the gray chain, we've got the brown chain, we've got the silver chain. I think that will do it. I think that's everything. It's close on some of these, but I think that's correct. Okay. But yeah, it's just be like, this cuts through everything. It takes one line to cut through every obstruction on this window. Yeah, okay.
You want want a good look around, you might try knocking on the door.
Sheriff Bog! Oh, you startled me.
Snooping doesn't suit you, Agent Tatters. What are you doing here?
What the heck is going on in there?
They meet regularly and celebrate their cultural traditions. But that's their business, not yours.
Speaking of Simpsons voices, this guy kind of sounds like Dan Castellaneta. Is it just me?
There's something about this crew that seems off to me.
Agent Tathers, you're here to get the factory back open. Not to question or belittle the beliefs of the townsfolk.
I'm pretty sure I
It's
saw
not him,
Glory
it kind of sounds like
Dabner in
him.
there.
The waitress? I doubt it.
She was standing right there a second ago.
Time to go, Agent Tathers. I'll escort you back to the hotel.
This seems way too obvious to be like, oh yeah, it's actually the gnomes are working with the secret like evil brotherhood of the
See you out here again tonight.
of the fucking like Norwegian people, and the and the sheriff is in on it. Like that's this is all
Trust me,
this is all a red
You
herring.
don't want to be out here either.
I haven't actually seen that much Simpsons, so it's just kind of my vague impression.
Sheriff Bog definitely isn't working with me. I'm sure I saw Glory Davner at the lodge.
Okay, so she has a twin sister.
And now Glory Davner's sneaking around town. I'm going to follow her.
Oh boy, more of this. Okay. So we need to track all of the footprints and then arrive here. Sure, if you say so. So I just move these logs around? Can I move any of them? Oh god, I can. Alright. Trees up. Yeah, I can't place them on trees. Okay. How about something like this? You don't know if you can drive through the patch of trees? That's okay. So we go down like this. Ooh. That should work. Seems like there might be multiple solutions to that one.
Glory was headed toward the factory. I gotta catch up with her.
Huh? What the fuck? The light's on. The sheriff actually was in a lot of early Noughts cartoons. They're gone and they're right next to you. We're about to get kidnapped or something. Voice actors and something of ton of stuff. I see. Oh boy. Good job, Nelson. What? What do you mean we're in space? Huh? What the fuck? I knew we were gonna get kidnapped. I didn't think we were going to fucking space. What the fuck? What the hell? Oh, there's some gum there. Oh, it's yeah. Can't be too bad. Penis meter on the wall. Okay, this seems like a good point to take a short break. I need the bathroom and I'm gonna get another drink. So sit tight while we hang out in space here. Can I put some text on screen or something that says BRB? What font should I use? What font would you be? Do I have anything stupid on here? Fern Gully 2? What an excellent choice. Use Joker Man? No, I don't think so. This is wasting valuable peeing time? Oh no, you're right. What's Agency FB? We'll go with this just because, funny FBI agent, Agency FB. Yeah, that works. Can I, text transform? No, I don't want that. Can I put it in, No, I don't want it vertical. Alignment. Here you go. Center. Center. That didn't work. Okay, let me try... What if I go transform, fit to screen? Okay, well now I want like a stroke in the back or something. Properties. Can I do maybe outline? And the outline color can be in... Okay, the outline can be white if the text is black. Let's do that. Phew. There you go. And then how thick am I making the outline? Let's make it like 5. How does that look? That looks really fuzzy, but okay. We'll go with it. So yeah, be right back. And I'll put the game back on for music purposes, or like ambient audio. Hello? Sorry if that was insanely loud. I've noticed that the left window has space and the right window just has like a forest view. I'm wondering if somehow the entire town of Skogan is just like fake. The alternative is that the space out here is not really space, is like a zero gravity chamber with like a view of space or something. Also, this was what you're sipping? Pepsi Max Lime. That's my favorite beverage. If you hear me crack open a can, 99% of the time it's going to be Pepsi Max Lime. Not sponsored, just, I mean, obviously. But, yeah, I don't know, it's my favorite. It's running you Broken Age now. I haven't played that game. Also, at the beginning of the game, I believe it was an astronaut that gave us the word Scoggins written on, like a guy in an astronaut suit. Which, it was questionable whether that really happened, but that ties into this. Also, here's some more gum. And here's some more gum. What do you have to say?
Where am I? Wait, do I know you? You're the foreman, Isaac Davner.
Oh.
What happened to you? What are those things?
Oh, my apologies.
The gnomes?
Oh.
Was that real?
There's no audio?
Yes. What is it?
What? Okay. Reconnect the loose ends, red to red, yellow to yellow. Don't let them cross. Can run between any two adjoining points. Oh, it's these. I've done these before. Yeah. I have a whole game of this on my phone that I play sometimes. I don't remember what it's called. What? I just... Okay, that's twice now I've pressed it and it didn't work. It's because it... Okay. It's because Yeah, I clicked on the little eye icon in OBS, and it didn't work. Rather, it just made OBS active. But OBS is on my second monitor, and it lets me hover over stuff, even when I'm not there, but it didn't, like, actually... Is it Flow 3? Is that what it's called? Yeah, Flow 3. Flow 3. Did I say Flow 3? Flow 3. Anyway. No, you're good. Using triangle strategy and other than that, pretty much just Telltale games.
What happened?
I found you unconscious in the woods. Did they speak to you?
Did who speak to me?
Huh. Oh, did the guy pass away? Was next? Oh. Isaac, you mean? I see.
Okay, I'm gonna need some real answers now. What exactly is going on here? What's wrong with these people?
They are in deep meditation. If you open
The guy who made a
your
monkey
mind
noise in his
and
dream.
let yourself hear the whispers, there will be no mysteries in life you cannot solve. Speak to them yourself if you want solutions.
Hmm.
What are these little creatures I keep seeing?
They are not creatures. They are people, older than any of us, living in what nature still exists around us.
Isaac Davner's still alive, isn't he? The lock on the factory door. He didn't build it himself. You put it there to keep him in. Or to keep people out. Why?
He has been spoken to. It is actually a great honor to have been chosen.
Chosen for what?
That is not for us to ask.
I'm gonna need a second to question these people.
Do what you must.
You see them, don't you? Listen to their words. Their riddles.
Ah. Edvard knows it's time to stock the Windawachi River with gricklebacks. Drag the 4 clutches of fish to release points. Keep in mind these rules. Okay. Schools will swim toward the river, splitting evenly at each fork. Okay. A school that can't split evenly will be paralyzed with indecision. March marmots will eat all fish who enter their turf. The marmots are either in Mifpick Marsh or Abdominal Swamp, but not both places. Exactly 16 fish must arrive safely at the river, no more and no less. Okay. This is, yeah, this is like... And the drop points are thusly. Okay. Okay, no, it's not, okay, I see. So immediately, I can tell you, the 3 needs to go here, because it needs to not reach a split, because otherwise it'll make it odd numbered, so that's easy. So we need to get 13 other fish to reach the end. And also the abdominal swamp is, okay. We want to minimize the number of fish that reach, the abdominal swamp. Well, yeah, because it's, because A and C reach there, but, oh, well, no, A and, okay, so I'm thinking we'll lose the least if we do it like this. And then... I mean, well, let's see. So the 2 possibilities. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So if Mifpick Marsh is the one that has the things, then... I mean, you have to just do a solution that works either way, is the idea. So... Let's see, so it will be like... 10 this way. So if Mifpick Marsh is the one that has it, then 5 will be eaten and 16 will reach the river. That's fine. If it's Abdominal Swamp, then 2 plus 3. 5 will be eaten at the Abdominal Swamp. Yeah, this works. There's only so many possibilities. You just had to try and see what would work. Show the how, please? Sure. Exactly 5 fish need to run into the marmots. Since the 3 fish clutch can't split in half, it needs to go to point D. It can't be the 6 or 8 fish clutch at A, so it must be a 4 fish at point A. To make a total of 5 fish at both B and C locations, we need 3 additional fish to go through the swamp, and 4 additional fish to go through the marsh. That means we release... Okay, I don't know about that part. I just kind of... Like I said, once the 3 going to D was definitely guaranteed, and then after that, there's only 6 possibilities, so it's at that point you can basically just... I just tried something, and I'm just like, does this work? Yes, okay. Like, I would have been willing to fuck around and try the other 5 possibilities if need be. I like the decision paralysis too, yeah, that's good shit.
That's a piece of the machine locking the factory. Where did you get that?
All we can do is open our minds. The language of the hidden ones is expressed in puzzles.
Okay, that makes some amount of sense. The probability is you'll be able to solve Skilder's riddle. What? Blind Lars Jorgsson's mother knitted him 25 pairs of socks. 5 striped, 5 plaid, 5 spotted, 5 argyle, and 5 with owls playing fiddle? Being a teenager, Lars failed to pair his socks and threw them randomly in his drawer. How many socks must Lars pull out before he can be absolutely certain he's holding at least one matching pair? Oh, this is a fucking classic. Okay. This is the pigeonhole problem, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, he just needs to grab one from each category plus 1, I think. So it would be striped, plaid, spotted, argyle, owl, plus 1 is 6. This is the pigeonhole principle.
That's it. Only one more piece.
Rocks, trees.
Why do I have to
Do you
solve
ever
that puzzle
just
to
stop
take their
and
stuff?
Watch the birds, Mr. Tethers. A quorum of crows congregating in rows on a line meant for clothes is an omen of woes.
It'd be kind of funny if Blind Lars wasn't actually blind, it was just his name. Bjorn has photos that show a quorum of crows on his clothesline, a dark omen. Keeping in mind the images may overlap, what's the minimum number of crows pictured? I see. Okay. Well... did they say what's the minimum number? Yeah. Okay, so the minimum number, let's start by assuming, perhaps... Let's see what's the largest overlap we can get. There's no other okay, there's only one instance I can see of the 2 reds in a row. I think there's a trick here where you're gonna assume that the 2 blues are the same one, but actually I think they're probably different ones because it doesn't matter that much. Instead, I'd like to overlap the double blacks if possible. So, is that possible? No. Already we have black, black, red, and then a black, black, blue here. Okay. So... At the very least, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, this double black. Can this be... This could be either of these, really. I think... if we put... if we assume this... black, red, black, because this has almost no overlap with anything else. Let's try to put that in the middle, so we can... Like, there's no obvious overlap, I mean. So let's maybe try to make it so that this red, black, red is at the start, so this black, red is there, and then this red, black is this. Then this can also be... It can go, like, this, into this, into this, into this. And at that point, it kind of doesn't matter where this one goes. Actually, yeah, we want the blue to overlap. If we can. Actually, can we have an overlap of 2? Yes, I believe we can. I think that would actually save us more. So, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, which is the same as here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think 11 is the answer. Ship it. Nope. Okay. Number of crows? Oh, for fuck's sake. God fucking damn it! Okay. I thought it said how many birds. Minimum number of crows. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, yeah, so we definitely want priority in overlapping the crows. Okay, so like I said, this is the first one. So we have 1. So it's this one, right? No. It's this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 crows. Okay. That's me not reading. My logic was right, I just, was a little hasty there. I thought it was asking about birds.
That's
I was
all of the
mostly
pieces.
talking
Now we
about
just need to
birds.
reassemble them.
Huh? Locksmithing learner. This gear appears to be one of those assemble-it-yourself dealies. Coincidentally submitted the total number of crows in the separate photos. What? I don't know what you mean. Huh? Hotbed summer. Oh boy, it's this shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. Again?
Damn it.
How many times is it gonna do that? Alright. Oh, boy. This feels like it's gonna fuck with me again, but okay. So I need to collect all of the wood things. I mean, the obvious thing to do first is just, like, try to... Oh, no, that won't work. Okay, hang on. Yeah, no, I see the problem. I blew the load too early with the stovepipe one? Yeah. Okay. So let's see. If we're starting going down, then we will need to... we can actually start with this. We just need to be mindful now. So we'll go like this. We've covered these 3 columns. No, that won't work. Gonna need to make use of these inner spaces as much as possible. I'm thinking, what if we can use this one to kind of double for something? So then we would put I'm just kind of fucking around here. So we go like, and then we would put one like this, and then no, because then we have to. Let's reset. This one is the trickiest one, because I'm wondering when I collect this. I like this, because we can kind of do like this steely. It kind of doubles for both. We don't necessarily need to be efficient, but it's just, I have a good feeling about it. Which means we'll probably want to put one of these, like, either here or here. I'm thinking here for now. And then maybe... Oh, remember that... Okay, so we need one of these, like, either here or here. let's try here for now. So we have... Ah, but then no way to... Okay. So then if we go like this... Hang on. If I do this, I think we're still missing some, but let me see which ones we're missing. Bottom right lock might be a trap. It's a possibility. I think we're still missing this one here. I'm trying to think how we can get that. This is a tricky one. I don't really like this, but there's not a lot of places I can approach this from, because yeah, if I try to collect these going vertically in either direction, I'm gonna run into the problem of like this top one needs to be gone horizontally, so I can't place something here. So I think if I'm gonna place a log here, I think it needs to be this. Seems weird, but I think let's try to build around this. I have a feeling. I don't know how to explain it, put it into words, but it's like... What if I... Here's something crazy. What if I do something like this? So it goes like... And then it's all like... This one would actually be like this. So hang on, he's going like this. Check something. I think both of these columns are good. So then I can just put a... That'll do it. This is Securitas. Okay, so he goes like bum, 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 bum. He gets these two columns. Then he gets... Yeah, that'll do it. Rev him up. You're right, the bottom right log was a trap. Good shot. Fantastic. Alright.
Gotcha. One of those things stole the last piece I need to get into the factory. Looks like it's headed toward the lake. Bjorn's people may try to
Had a
protect
moment.
it, not sure. Either way, I'm getting that piece back.
Okay. Right, let's I'm sorry, I didn't pay attention to his dialogue. Where did he say the footprints led? Gum. Oh, the gum just generates. It's not even like a fixed amount like in Layton. I want the journal. The lake. Okay, sorry. I'm really bad about that. The lake I go to via the woods. Guy's still here, huh? How will the arm wrestling competition factor in? I think that's just there as filler. Now, what we haven't experienced yet is the Professor Layton trope of some random person being like, you cannot pass this point until you have completed 25 puzzles. And then, you know, that's what you need the filler ones for. But, no complaints here. I don't have any particular love for that.
Found some freshly...
No, I already looked at that.
Looks like...
Yeah, okay. Let's just go in the cabin. The, giant obvious cabin. I wonder if I'm gonna get shut in here.
Hey, let me out!
That cannot possibly be a real thing. Oh, it is. They come up with different excuses for it, but it's pretty much always just some random person being like, I don't think I'm gonna let you pass until I can tell that you're good enough with puzzles. Say, 30 should do. Like, the requirements are usually pretty low, but...
Gotta get out of here.
Yeah, attempted murder, yeah. The key to the skylight is inside one of these dead fish. But which? Hurry and find it. The ice fishing hut is sinking fast. For fuck's sake. Each fish has one other fish inside, except the one with the key. Counting swallowed fish, the whiskered redfish is the least numerous kind here. All fishes dine on the next rung of the food chain, except tiny tan fish who eat their own kind. The key is on a line with 5 fish. I don't think you'll be done dancing in... I don't think I'll be done dancing in front of this bridge until we finish 30 puzzles. Yeah, it's shit like that. I now think everybody did it. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Okay. Each fish has one other inside. Stupid question, though. Doesn't that mean... Like... surely that means that every fish has an infinite number of fish inside it. Or rather that there can only be one set, because it's like, you know, a red one eats a blue one, eats a green one, eats a tan one, eats another tan one, eats, you know, X number of tan ones, eats the key. Any other fish here is, like, violating the rules. Because if for example, there was just a red one, and there's only a green one inside of that fish, or, you know, there's only a blue one inside of that fish, that blue one if that doesn't have a fish in it, that's violating the condition. Each fish has one other fish inside. Well, no, because then the red one would have 2 fish inside it, and the blue one would have... Counting swallowed fish. The whiskered redfish is the least numerous kind here. I don't see how that stops it. Because... Do you guys see what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like a set... There's a set that contains all sets contain themselves sort of thing. Like... if, forget about the colors. If fish A contains fish B, fish A is satisfying the condition, because there's only one fish inside it. But fish B is failing the condition, because there are 0 fish inside fish B. So if fish A contains fish B, and fish B contains fish C, now fish B is satisfying the condition, but C has 0 in it, and A has 2 in it. So now there's 2 things failing the condition. Might help to look at the actual puzzle. Okay. No, this is the puzzle. This isn't just the rules, this is the puzzle. Okay, what I'm guessing they mean is that every outer fish only has 1 inside of it? Wait. Yeah. So each outer fish. So basically everything hanging here is either a fish with a fish in it, or it's a fish with a key in it. So... that means that... Also, hang on. The next rung of the food chain. It's not established what the food chain is for me. I'm assuming it goes red, blue, green, just because that's how the size changes, but... The key is on a line with 5 fish, so we have... So it's got to be here somewhere. Probably. Well, no, because then it... Am I stupid? Like... Oh, sorry, it's the whiskered redfish hint that gives it. Okay, yeah. Well, it can't be any of these, because... You thought this was just a rule card? Yeah, I thought so too at first. Okay. Yeah, if not for the Whiskered Redfish one, this would be impossible. Okay. It can't be any of these, because then it would be on a line with 7. So it needs to be one of these lines. So, no, I think I'm starting to get it. So... We have to see how many reds there are without factoring in the key, and then place it in a place that solves that, I guess. So, currently, there are 4 red fish, and if we assume that there are... Let's see. So the tan fish... Hang on. How many... Okay. There's 4 reds. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue fish. Which is fine. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green fish. That's fine. Red is still the least. And then... So the number of reds is 4. The number of blues is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And even if we put a key inside this red fish, the condition will still be true. So that's a valid place for it to go. If we... By the way, we're absolutely dead now. The fishing shack has sank. But, yeah. Let's pretend that time isn't a factor, Lois. And then the number of greens is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But if the key is inside this blue fish, then that'll bring the number of greens down to only 4. Which would make it tied with red, which would fail the condition. So it cannot be inside this blue fish. The number of tans is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if the key was inside the green or one of the tans, then that would reduce the number of tans down to 4 as well, which would fail the condition. The only valid place for it to go is in this red fish. Cool.
That was a close
That was a
call.
good one, yeah, I like that one.
What the heck happened here, Agent Tethers?
For the record, as soon as I started explaining the infinite fish thing, I'm like, I know that this is not what they meant. But I was just trying to point out the issue.
Sweet little girl.
Sheriff, I swear, she is not as innocent as she looks.
Okay, I'll go find her and ask her a few questions. You stay out of trouble now.
First, let me send this case report to make sure I'm correct. Yeah.
I like my office. It's warm in my office. It's quiet in my office. There are no maniacal gnomes or chainsaw-wielding waitresses in my office. I need to get back to the lodge, fix that gear, and get the hell out of here.
I feel like we have good reason to believe that opening the factory is not a good idea without more information, but Sheriff sounds like one of the police piantos from Mario Sunshine. Yeah, kind of. Still dead, huh? Yep. No, you know what? No, he's still not dead. He just fell asleep again. He's gonna come back. In fact, maybe they brought him up early as a red herring and then killed him to make him, like, the ultimate, like, anti-red herring, where it's like, actually, he is still alive and he was responsible. I don't know. I still don't think so. My money's on the Darryls because they've been, irrelevant, but I realize that's just, like, a meta guess. So, are we going to the diner? Let's talk
How
to
are you
you.
doing, Steve? Do you know anything about hidden people?
Collectors will pay a tidy sum for a wooden one.
But you don't believe in them, do you?
Do I seem crazy to you?
Out of curiosity, anything else you want to tell me about these birds?
They're smart. I once saw a black-bellied whistling duck open a car door and steal a cream cheese Danish.
Wow.
Here's a puzzle about it. A mallard can carry 2 gnomes, an owl 1.5, a bluebird 1. Birds may team up on heavy loads. Freight must be balanced evenly. Lines can't cross or the shipment will become tangled. Okay, nice variation on this one. So, how much are we... Well, I mean, this has to go here. Like, that's... Yeah, that's already simplifying that. Oh, actually, you can split them. Okay, I don't think we're doing that, but... So we want... You didn't know about this puzzle when you mentioned the leg thing? Fair. This is an interesting problem. The lines can't cross. Okay. So I think we want something like this, perhaps. And then, this seems good to me. Cool.
Well, that wasn't so hard. Hello again, Daryl. And Daryl. I don't see the waitress around. Did she go somewhere?
That's a good question. I ordered some key lime about 20 minutes ago.
Okay, this might sound silly, but have you guys
the caption said May.
people?
My cousin's neighbor saw one once.
Oh, not this again.
He swears they're real.
So do those Nordic tree huggers, but that doesn't make it so.
So the
Okay, it's this
people are
Daryl. It's
just
the
a
one
bunch
with
of
no
make-believe
hat,
then.
I think.
Not
Because
according
he's like
to
the
my cousin's
skeptics.
neighbor.
He's like the skeptic guy.
You two have any more bugs you need boxed?
Actually, yeah, that sounds like fun. Let's box up some more bugs.
Yeah.
Wait, seriously? I was joking.
Let's get to it.
Oh boy. Okay, same thing. Guy who plays the 2 Dark Souls in this also in this game and nowhere else. Okay. So we still need rectangles. So I'm thinking this is a nice clean box here. Perhaps. Actually, I'm already regretting that. Not regretting, you know what I mean. What's the most limiting setup here? I think these 2 greens together, because they need a huge amount of space. What are the rules for this one again? We need to enclose the bugs using the fewest number of lines to draw a box possible. So we basically need the smallest number of boxes. A box can be any size, but it must be 4-sided. And each of the green ones need 3 squares of territory, including the ones that they're on. And the pinks need 2, including the ones they're on. And it can share space with their own kind, but not otherwise. Actually, that was a rule from last time. Is that still true? Yeah. Bugs of the same kind can share a box. So I'm currently thinking something like this, perhaps. These two are next to each other to maybe trick you into thinking they go together, but they don't. This seems like it'll work. If you put two pinks in a 1x2 box, they'd be fine. No, they need their own territory. I think this is the solution. This looks good. Cool.
Another puzzle solved.
Yeah, I think a culprit would be, if there is just a single culprit, I'm thinking they would be trying to kind of lay low, you know, not draw suspicion, but subtly divert attention away from stuff, and Skeptic Daryl seems like that. He's just like, nah, nothing's going on here, like, people are superstitious, you know, we're just killing time, we're normal guys, like, that's kind of why I'm feeling him. Everybody else is, like, way too involved, and it's like, you know, I mean, the sheriff's trying to chase me out, but, you know, maybe he's genuinely concerned for me, or thinks it would be bad to stir things up, but he probably, you know, I don't know that he knows anything. I think probably Glory is either just crazy, or has been misled, or something like that. Bjorn doesn't seem, like, if he's that deeply involved with the gnomes, like, to the point where we know about that, I think he probably would have tried to eliminate us just outright. I'm thinking Daryl. I don't know why, it's just, that's who's standing out to me. But it's exciting. I like going into mystery stories and not knowing the stuff and trying to figure it out. Let's try going to the inn, maybe. I don't know if this is the correct place to go, but I will see. Nope. What about back here? What's with the stupid stare? What are you? No? We're leaving him alone? Okay. Also, Nelson, you really shouldn't be just chewing random gum you find places. Just lying around, that's gross. Do I have enough parts to go to the eraser factory? I don't remember. Let me look at my journal quick. I'm sorry. Oh, I need to go back to the lodge to assemble the gear. Okay. So we have all the pieces now, apparently. Boom. Wait.
None of.
How do I leave? Game? Where's my snowmobile? Did I find a soft lock? Where the fuck? How do I leave? Uh-oh.
None of these gears fit on this door.
I guess I'm going back out to the main menu. Maybe it'll put me somewhere else. Oh, yeah, it just it just didn't spawn the snowmobile. Good. I found a glitch. Okay. Going to the lodge. I would tell Telltale to fix their game, but this shit's like 15 years old, and also I think they went bankrupt again, right? I know they went bankrupt, and you know, but then they like they just reformed somehow. Like, I don't know how fucking bankruptcy works, but I'm pretty sure somebody put them back together, but then they went bankrupt like again.
Of the Brotherhood. Isaac and Mike Lobb seem to be part of this group. and they seem to be friends. Interesting.
Good to know. Alright, yeah, let's put the thing
Okay,
together then.
let's get this gear back together.
Is it just... What the fuck? I effortlessly started putting this back together before. And now I'm having all this trouble. Okay. Gnome stole the snowmobile. Yeah. I'm feeling a little bit dumb here. I'm trying to connect this in a way that... in place or a way that makes me feel uncomfortable. I swear I tried that. Oh, okay. Sides with 3 bumps at the outside. Oh, I'm fucking... Okay. I'm fucking stupid. There you go. Why is there like a... It's like a map or something. It looks like a map of like a... I don't know. Anyway, thanks. I was being very dumb. I did not really do very well at that.
I can't let you go. You just don't come into our town and pretend you know how
Cheating on the
everything
metal?
works.
But I was using it to
think I'm
put
starting to
together.
figure
Like, that
it
doesn't
out.
make any sense. We distracted him with a puzzle? Okay. So I don't think this episode isn't getting localized. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking for that I think gave us a lot of information. I think these people are not in their right mind. I think they're being like possessed or remotely controlled in some way through the language of puzzles by the gnomes. And so once again, the person that has been the most normal is now even more suspicious to me. The fact that Daryl is, you know, he has not exhibited any puzzle obsessive behavior. That is Daryl with a Y. Daryl with 2 R's and an E has been, because he has the whole, like, bug puzzle thing. Daryl with a Y, man. I'm telling you, it's fucking him. The lady, she's crazy. You know, she tried to... Glory tried to, chainsaw the fucking ice to drown us. Like, is this gonna gnome us again? Am I gonna get gnomed? Anyway, yeah, okay, the sheriff is absolutely not the culprit. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's not in his right mind. Okay, what do I got? This is just a rotate puzzle. Okay, that works. Feels like gnome, yeah. I think the gnome would have shown up by now. If they want to catch me again, though, they definitely would, like, wait until you're nearly done solving the puzzle. I'm not sure how you would, how you do that in a puzzle like this, though. This looks good to me. Want to make a mod that replaces the dramatic sting when a gnome appears to... Woo! That'd be good. Well, it's rule of 3. They're definitely going to do a 3rd gnome, and I think they're going to wait a really long time and then do it near the end. Or like 75% way through the game. Then again, I don't know how far through the game we are. I think we've been going for like 3.5 hours, and the game is apparently only 3.5 to 4 hours long. I know that it was said that the Puzzle Agent 2 is basically just the second half of this same story, so maybe we're actually close to done here. I could believe it. Let me quickly have a look at my... I've solved 31 puzzles. I don't know how many are in the game. I think it's very possible that there's roughly 50. That seems like a reasonable number. And maybe I've missed, you know, like 15 or so, and so there's only like a few puzzles left. I don't know. I could see there being quite a few optional ones I missed. I'm not sure what this order is either. There's a big gap here. I assume that's just like a bunch of optional ones I missed. We have all these ones, air mailing. These are definitely just some random optional ones. It's like how they started calling seasons of shows name of show 2 instead of season 2. Do they do that? I know the anime does that. Like, they'll have seasons with different names. There should be more tapeworm puzzles, I agree. Okay. Anyway.
Isaac, I'm with the FBI, Department of Puzzle Research. If you're still in there, don't worry. I'm coming in to rescue you.
You seen Stranger Things 4? Huh. Okay. Nelson's 3 gears seem to come apart, and it looks like the pieces can be rearranged into one giant gear. This is feeling like gnomes. Oh god, is this shit again? I just put this fucking puzzle together! No! Oh my god, okay. Well, we need to quickly identify what these end pieces could be. Where can I find these angles? Okay, hang on. We have 2 that are the same type of shape. It's made up of these weird T-shaped pieces and then these little triangles. And then we have one that's like this. This has got to go in the middle, I'm sure of it. Just based on the fact, you know, the inner circle's got to be smaller. 2-to-1 ratio makes sense to me. So now... Okay, maybe not. Also, none of this is snapping, which is confusing. Let's reset this. Something snapped? Really? Maybe I have to, just before I reset. Yeah. First blue piece you checked. And bottom center again? I get the feeling these will, like, snap together, but not, I don't know which blue piece. I don't remember which blue piece I started with. In the cog tooth on the outside bottom center. Is this the one you're talking about, or is it one of these? These seem like they might work. What? What do you mean these two snap together? What? What are you talking about? How do these fit together? Well, now I'm tempted to just drag this shit around. I was just trying to move that out of the way. Okay, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. the fuck? What am I doing? What is this? What the fuck? Oh, okay. I'm starting to see it. So this goes like here-ish. Jesus Christ. This is some nonsense. The yellow should all be pointing outwards. Yeah, that would make sense. What the fuck is this? This is... No! What the fuck are you talking about? The outside parts I can accept. What is any of this in the middle? No! This is some garbage! What are you talking about? Telltale! Like, yes, okay, wow, we've made a little gap for the central thing. How are these sticking together in any way? I could accept that we're just putting random pieces and attaching them together. Oh, fuck me, that's a moth. Jeez, that thing's huge, Jesus. Okay, it's not that big, but it's pretty big. Fuck, do I have any kitchen roll? That's not kitchen roll. Hang on. Oh, fuck, where'd it go? Is that it? Yep, okay. Get some kitchen roll. Fuck, where is it? I'm putting my mouth on so it doesn't fly in my mouth. Fuck, I think it flew under the gap underneath my TV. Aside from the fact that there are holes in the middle, it actually does fit together pretty well. Like, it makes the shape, but those middle sections are fucking nonsense. Like, that is not. Okay, I don't know where the moth is. I hate this shit. It always takes me slightly too long to put the thing together, and then it fucks up somewhere. So that thing's gonna come back and bother me later this stream, probably. Or maybe just later tonight. Well, I hate this time of year when all the fucking bugs come out of wherever the fuck they were during summer, and they... I can wheel my chair. Yeah, where they come out of, somewhere, and they fucking fly in your room, and... Ugh, hate it. Anyway, I guess this is the... Yeah, there you go. I can accept if, like, the two... If two, like, edges, you know, lined up, and that worked. This is some nonsense. At least I don't have a gnome problem, I guess. Maybe if I open a window, it'll take the hint, or it could backfire. The window is open. That's how it came in here.
That was a tricky one.
I am considering maybe I could, that was stupid. I was about to say turn off the light so that it'll be attracted towards the light. Because my whole room is lit. But if the light was only around the light at the top, maybe that would help. I don't know.
Isaac?
Why are there bear traps in here? Also, my mask isn't, like, making me sound too muffled, is it?
I'm coming to get you.
Brits open their windows in the summer? Yep, we do not have air conditioning in homes. Gum. Moths love your monitor. That is actually another option. I could turn off the light so that I'm wearing a mask. Yeah, because I don't want the moth to fly in my mouth while I'm talking. This is feeling very like Layton final area-y. I need the eraser to pass. Oh, okay.
If the circumference of the Earth is 4 times that of the Moon,
I swear I'm not going to hurt you. I just need to clear this path and we can get out of here.
This path is blocked by a giant Scoggins eraser. Cut the support to drop the obstacle, but don't drop Nelson by mistake. Oh good, it's one of these. I mean... let's just follow the line. Take that as a sign that it's not noticeable. Yeah, I guess so.
Stay away.
Yeah, this is a fucking Layton final area. This is just, you're going through an area and you're just being blocked by, like, you know, 6 puzzles in a row. You get it wrong and Nelson dies, it becomes a very different game. Yeah, okay.
Rotate the tiles and... if X is fine, please.
To get this furnace hot enough, it may blast away the remaining debris. Pack objects into the opening, but don't let them overlap. Oh, good. One of these. What do you mean, JS Scott? Can't tell what that says. It's like an 8. Oh, Scoggins, probably. Oh boy. Where's something else with the jagged edge? Here. What about a jagged edge to fit this? This saw. I wish they gave you space to move stuff off the edge. I guess maybe that would make it too easy. I need something with like that hook shape for the nose. There you go, the Skog works. Something that fits like in here. Perhaps, it actually just has a wheel in his leg. Oh, okay. If I can freely move all this stuff this much... Oh, that's it? Really? Okay. If I can freely move all this stuff this much, why can't I just fucking move it out of the way? I guess maybe that's the point. Okay, yeah. My 2 questions answered each other. Box is... oh, it connects to... okay. Yeah, let's try that maybe. Let's try... yeah, let's drag things around until they snap. I don't even know what I connected to there. Oh, the... okay. That wasn't intentional. This is, slightly stupid. Like, Layton had some of these, but they weren't nearly this weird. Oh, I can move them outside the box a little. Okay, that gives me some more space to work with. Good if I had known that. Dr. Seuss character looking ass. Hang on, I think the fan... no. Where the hell does this apron go? Okay, apron goes in there. That kind of works. Oh, we're probably trying to fit... okay, I just realized. We're trying to fit it into this jagged space, so that helps. Probably... guess it must go here. Yep. Let's move these far out of the way so we can figure out where they go. Yep. Yep. Well, that was dumb. That one was pretty dumb. Yeah, more puzzles.
Almost there.
Nelson could just maneuver the 3 hydraulic lifts into place. He could reach the office door. Drag the arrows to create command sequence. Beware of bear traps. Drag and drop arrows onto the monitor to construct a command line. You try to move all lifts at once. Commands execute in order from left to right and rows from top to bottom. Okay, so reading order. A lift will be stopped by a wall or other barrier. Local stone when it reaches its goal. Don't let any lift encounter a bear trap. It will be destroyed. What the fuck? Okay, so there was like an old applet like this. What the fuck am I looking at? Are the lifts number 1, 2, and 3? Is that it? So did they say all lifts will... each arrow moves all lifts at once. Okay. Commands execute in order from left to right and rows from top to bottom. Lift will be stopped by a wall or other barrier. I see. Okay, okay. I get what this is. This is like one of those like TASes where they control multiple games with the same inputs. So obviously we got to start with up. And then I think we got to go up again. Ah, fucking hell. Game. That wasn't a gnome, but
No.
It was an interrupt. Huh? Somebody wants us to solve this. The gnomes want us to solve it? Dumb. Nelson could just maneuver the 3 hydraulic lifts into place. He could reach the office door, drag the arrows to create a command sequence, but beware of bear trap. Yeah, okay, it's the same one. So also, I'm thinking now, maybe the gnomes either 1, aren't malicious, or 2, aren't even real. That would be another very latent ass thing, is just, the whole thing was a hallucination! There was no big dog. But yeah, let's see what we're doing here. So then I think if we move... I think if we move right, we'll have 1 here, 2 here, 3 here. And then we can try up again. And then, yeah, so up, up. And then we can go left. Up, up. Hang on. Sorry, I kind of lost my place there. So, and then the right puts it like this, and then we have up, up. And then we want a left, presumably. Let's try a left. And then up, up. So once again, 1, up, up, right. I'm gonna check 2, I think is the weird one. Up, up, right, up, up, left, up, up. So I think we have them like this. So then... I think then we can just go right up. I think that should work. Nope. Okay, see, I didn't realize that 2 wasn't going to be able to move. I thought... Did they say that? Did they say once it reaches the end goal it can't move? They probably did. Yeah, okay, sorry. My bad. So, okay, that, So we go up, up, right, up, up, left, up, up, right. I think we can just do a right up at that point, right? So let's double check this before we submit again. Up, up, right, up, left, up, right, right, up. Maybe it needs to be in order at the end. Oh, let me see. It doesn't say that. So up, right, up, left, up, right, right, up. That'll end up in the middle position. Up, right, up, left, up. And that'll already be in the first position there. And then up, right, up, left, up, right. Right, up. We need that second right. Yeah, we do. Okay. Yeah, this should work. Three hits a trap. Oh, fuck, you're right. Damn it. Thought that was a barrier. God damn it. Yeah, I know it's rejected. God, this takes forever. Okay. Up, right, up, left, up, right, up. Oh no, this will be blocked. Right, up. Yeah, it'll be blocked. So then this one goes up, right, up, left, up. This one goes up, right, up, left, up, right, up. Yeah, and that will be in place. Okay. I like how down is in here. I guess theoretically down is not unnecessary, but like you could imagine that the solution might involve a down. But then it's gonna turn out that these do need to be in order, even though they didn't say that. But that was the one I lost. No, I think it was up. No possible solution would be up, right, right, up, left, up. Alright, whatever. Oof.
That's it! Let's get out of here!
Why?
Don't shoot blindly, you idiot. Wonder what the hows on puzzles are quite straightforward like this. Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing that that's the end of the game.
Well done, Agent.
Tethers.
Heck of a job. You got that factory back open, and the president is pleased as punch.
Really?
Well, he was never actually aware of the West Wing's eraser shortage. But rest assured, I'm sure he's happy to have not had to strike anything through.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Now back to work.
Sir, about the factory foreman, Isaac Davner.
Doesn't concern us, Tethers. Any missing persons can be handled by local law enforcement.
But...
You did your job. That'll be all.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Tethers. What's a 9-letter word for baffling?
Recondite, sir.
Ha! Thanks a million, Tethers. No wonder you're our star puzzle agent.
Thank you, sir.
Was that poster with a picture of his head with a missing puzzle piece there at the beginning? Why are the books called Grickle? Well, I suppose I shall have to play the second one at some point then, huh? Can I skip through this? Nope. Alright, guess I'll ramble. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is absolutely just a two-part story. Nice little game though. I am, considering trying to find the rest of the puzzles, but one, I don't know if they're even available in the, like, at this point. It might just be you have to find them at the right point, like, when they're available. In which case I would need to do a second playthrough, probably with a guide. Don't know if I'll be interested in doing that on stream. If I can find a way to just kind of knock them out, maybe I'll do them at the start of next stream. Or something like, well, maybe not next stream, but, you know, just a future stream. It really depends. I have to look into it. But I am also concerned by the possibility of accidentally finding spoilers. So, if somebody could look into that for me that doesn't mind the possibility of getting spoiled, I would appreciate it. I think most everyone in chat has me on Discord, so you can just let me know if you do that. I realize I'm kind of uploading some work onto the chat here, but yeah, I don't really want to get spoiled, so I would appreciate it if somebody could find the intro. He once saw a video essay say the second half is unnecessary because he preferred the mystery being unsolved. I'm like, what the fuck do you want? Yeah, I'm with you. What the hell? What the fuck? Now, I do often agree that sometimes the solution to mysteries ends up being less compelling than the mystery itself. That is an execution problem. That's not a fundamental problem. You're distracted by time, more do you need research? I would like to know if all of the puzzles that I missed, like the optional ones, if I can still go get them on this save file, or if I'm going to have to, like, do another playthrough. Because I would like to 100% this and get all the puzzles I missed and solve those. But I don't want to look it up myself because I'm worried about if I look up stuff with this game, I might get spoiled on it. The National Consortium of Bubblegum Manufacturers? What the hell? You? Yes, you. Oh, okay. Corn Nut. That's a good name for a pet. Nitro T1. Buddha. Nick Charles Cole. Good names. Why'd I get spooky at the end all of a sudden? Gnomes? Puzzle free play. Well, there you go. It's right fucking here. Yeah, here's the ones I missed. Okay. I'm not doing this right now. No, I don't want it. Okay, whatever. No. Back, please. Quit. There you go. Okay, never mind. Apparently I can just... apparently I can just get them from here. I would have liked some of the context, I guess, but I'll take this. Looks like I didn't actually miss that many. That doesn't seem right. One, two... Really? I only missed... That can't be right. There's no way. Okay, I guess can somebody look up if there really are only 37 puzzles in the game? Because I highly doubt that. If there's only 2, I'm tempted to just knock them out right now. I missed 2 Dyna puzzles. Yeah. I just missed, like, extra versions of previous puzzles. Surely there's not 37 puzzles in the game. That's a really stupid amount. 37? Okay, fine. Yeah, okay. Let's get them out of the way now so I never have to open this game up again. Enclose all the bugs using the fewest number of lines to draw a box possible. Box me any side must be full. Yeah, we already do know the rules. Okay, this is an interesting one. This will do it. I don't know if this is the simplest solution, but let's try it. Alright, sure. These all have been pretty easy, but that's fine. And Hot Hawks, let's go. Yep. You have the total for the second game whenever that happens? Okay. I guess, hold off on that. I won't want to know until we do it. I'm guessing it's a similar amount, maybe a little more, a little less, something like that. Okay, what else does this bird want to hold on to? I mean, I guess this. This doesn't seem right. I can't have the lines crossed though, so I mean I don't know what else I'll do. Let me reset quickly. This surely there's no other option but this. If I do that, it's gonna cross over something. Same with this. Yeah, I think this has to do this. Do all feet need to be used? Oh, that's a good question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Plus 3 is 17. So yeah, there's gonna be some feet unused here. Okay. Now, is there like a balance problem here? Do I need to... Freight must be balanced evenly between a bird's two legs. Yeah, okay. So perhaps... Okay, so if there's 17 units of strength here, I'm actually thinking... this bluebird here just doesn't get used. That's my thinking. How are them apples? So we have a 1, a 1, a 1 and a 1, and then a 2 and a 2, and then a 2, and then 2, and then a 3. I think that does it, yeah. I think it's just exclude the blue one. Cool. Sweet, alright. They really couldn't make, 3 more puzzles to bring it up to at least 40? 37, huh? If you say so. Alright. I guess that's that. Thanks for watching, and, ooh, just hit 6 hours, nice. Wasn't a single hawk on that puzzle, that's true. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. I'm glad I played through that. Definitely gonna try to play through the second one very soon. Also, definitely gonna have to get rid of this fucking moth. I don't know where it is. It's gonna fucking... I'm gonna forget about it, and it's gonna freak me out in like 3 hours. Yeah. Thanks for coming along, and I believe after this stream finishes, whenever Twitch registers it, I think I'm gonna meet the conditions for... Is it affiliate that's the lower tier one? Because I should have streamed across 7 different days, and the other conditions should be met, assuming that my average number of viewers hasn't dropped too low. That's part of the reason, cynical though it may be, part of the reason I started this stream with Josh and Nick to bring in some people, and then continued it into a different game, bringing the same audience. Anyway, that's I guess you guys don't need to worry about that, but hopefully, if all goes well, next time you see me live, I will be I will be an affiliate. So, thanks again. Have a good night.